real American can appear.
I'm real excited about this weekend with the fans being involved.
So what you gonna do when the real American car runs wild on you?
Brother!
Fight for what's right. Red, white, and beer. Real American beer. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh McCouga, Natalie Decker, and Andrew Curlin host the fan-controlled racing watch party. Real American beer. Did you? I did voiceover, okay? The Real American song, that was my voice. I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fan-controlled racing watch party during the Xfinity 225 from Pocono Raceway. Pocono in Pennsylvania, the greatest state in the 50 states, because that's where I'm from. But this is fan-controlled sports and entertainment. If you guys want to get in on the action, download the app, fcse.xyz. My name is Josh McCouga. I'm joined by a fantastic race car driver, an incredible human being, and the only person in this world that you can call Ricky Barbie. Ladies and gentlemen, Natalie Decker.
Yay! Ricky Barbie.
And from Dirty Mo Media, I'm tentatively calling the Iron Man, but we'll get to Iron, okay?
Eventually, right? Yeah.
Eventually. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Curlin is here.
I like how my intro, you didn't describe me as a good person.
Incredible human, fantastic dude. I thought the Iron Man encapsulated all of them.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so it's like in the title. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, fair enough. Happy to be here.
It's great to be back. This is our third time doing this, us three. We're kind of turning ourselves into a bit of a dynamic trio, a terrific trio. We'll get there.
We'll get it, yeah.
We are watching our guy, Mason Massey. This is how this works. The fans are running this entire race live from our app. I'm looking at the app chat here. I'm looking at the chat here on the right side. You guys are watching us live. The 14 car driven by your driver, fans, Mason Massey. You chose him in the app. You chose the design. I'm calling Andrew, Natalie, you guys ready for this? The Wheel American Hero.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hero. Okay.
That's pretty good.
The 14 car SS Greenlight Racing. We are sponsored this race and in a few future races by the Real American Beer, Hulk Hogan's very own beer. The Hulkster, Hulkamaniacs now have their own beer, Andrew.
That's amazing. That's unbelievable.
I know.
I need to try it. I'm so excited to try it.
Me too. Go to therealamerican.com to find out where you in what state you are or a state close by that you can drive in a NASCAR as fast as you can to buy Real American beer. It's a light beer. I'm being told it's crisp, cool, and great on a race day. That's
Ooh.
Yeah. As American as apple pie, Betsy Ross, bombs bursting in the air, all that kind of stuff. That's Real American beer, uniting the country under one hop. Single hop.
This is what they envisioned when they signed the Declaration of Independence.
Correct.
Was a car to look just like this. They didn't even know what cars were, but they're like, this is it. This is
America.
This is peak America right here.
I had no idea. And next year, no, not next year, in 2 years, when we celebrate our 250th anniversary as a country, we'll say Ben Franklin, John Hancock, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, they all came together. They were
said Ben Franklin twice.
Ale.
He did double the work.
Yes, exactly. And I repeat names, Andrew. They were said, one day a Real American beer will come along and unite this world under one flag of hoppy goodness. And that's what is fueling our car today. Not only is it unleaded gasoline, but it is Real American beer. I'm being drink responsibly. But so here's what the fans are going to be able to do today. We're going to choose restart lines after cautions, after stage breaks. Okay. There is going to be high lines, low lines, or as the one and only Chuck Decker suggested last time, that would be Natalie's father, world champion snowmobile racer, that we can choose short line or long line.
Like track position game. Yeah.
Track position
That
game.
will be key today.
Very key. We're going to get into some very specific things. Also, there's going to be crew chief audibles. There is going to be, pit stops, when we should come in for fuel, 2 tires, 4 tires, all that kind of fun stuff. We're also going to be listening to the in-race audio the entire time. So if you have a very good question, I can relay that question to crew chief Jason Miller and driver Mason Massey, and we'll see if they will answer that question live from the car during caution. During caution.
Crazy.
I can't have him answering when he's going through the tunnel turn.
Although that would be pretty cool.
A high-speed question.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did he say? Shut up.
Yeah, right.
Have you guys ever been driving and you need to concentrate, so you turn down the radio? That doesn't really make any sense, but you do it.
Yes.
Yeah. Although sometimes, man, you turn that radio up, and if it's like rock and roll music, holy cow!
Then
Can
you're in
you
the
start
zone even
weaving
more.
through traffic? Yeah, I feel like I'm in the zone even more.
Yes.
So
I
Derek, I'm a passenger princess. Derek drives me everywhere.
Wow. Didn't see that
And
coming.
he gets car sick, so he has to drive. And we'll be like having a serious conversation, and then all of a sudden he's like not answering me, and I'm like, what's going on? And he's like weaving in and out of traffic, and he's like, sorry, I'm too focused, I can't talk right now.
Driving your car?
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's
I
a
was
lot.
the
Bringing
same
me to
way.
my doctor's appointment or something.
There's a horrible freeway we have here in North Carolina. It's 77. It is almost every day you're guaranteed like it is going to be stop and go traffic. I figured out how to navigate it. I was on the phone with my dad the other day, and he's like, are you still there? Are you still listening? I'm like, yeah, I'm just weaving through traffic. I could not focus at two things at the same time. It's terrible.
In North
You get
Carolina,
it, you understand.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, I've lived in California now for 15 years. We have the worst traffic. LA, San Francisco, San Diego. It doesn't matter. It's awful. And it's like 10 lanes wide, right? So it doesn't make any sense at all. There's just too many people here. But what scares the shit out of me is when the motorcyclists go past your car in the lane.
Oh,
Yes.
we don't have that as much here. Yeah.
Terrifying. We got some
Anytime
great
that
people in the-
happens, I'm always like, what was that?
Don't do that. Our nerdy watches with a good question. We can throw that into the chat. Who's your favorite founding father? I said Benjamin Franklin twice, as Andrew said, the inventor of bifocals gets mentioned twice. Favorite founding father? I don't know. I feel like, I mean, George Washington. I don't know. We throw some. Listen, download the app. You can get in on that. The vote that just went up. Who has a better nickname? Natalie, Ricky Barbie, or Andrew, the Iron Man? Sorry, I'm going to choose Natalie, Ricky Barbie.
Yeah, I think I would vote for that too. That's
Oh
a
my
pretty.
So
Yeah.
much love.
That's a pretty good one.
Stephen Harvey in there. I'm a big Natalie Decker fan. Welcome everybody. Good to see some good names in here. Kylie for 240. Hello, Josh and Andrew. Hello, Kylie 240. Favorite Canadian BC Lion goes in there. That would be Sidney Crosby of the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Wow.
Oh, there's that tunnel turn you guys were talking about. They drive right under the track.
Oh yeah.
Is
Oh,
there
yeah.
grass there?
Where?
What?
Like
No. All right. Sorry. I was thinking
I don't think I'm
track.
at the same point of the feed as you are.
Me either.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, the tunnel turn. Yeah. There's grass, there's asphalt, there's dirt underneath all of it.
But no, like it looked like on the track that they could actually hit grass. That's not a thing.
Oh,
yeah, like,
yeah,
on
you
the
can.
inside, like where the track ends, yeah, grass does start. It looked like that before the inside wall.
Get out of here.
But not all throughout the whole track. But I did see a little bit. I didn't know that.
Okay. There's going to be all kinds of votes, polls, and picks going in the app as this race goes along. Again, very important for us to make sure that when those picks go live, we will tell you. Those polls go live. Looks like they're out on the track, kind of just working the tires right now. Mason Massey in the 14 car, we are starting in 31st place. Natalie, you have raced here before. We were talking on the Thursday show about it. Give everybody that wasn't watching on Thursday a little bit about here, the Tricky Triangle in Pocono. Ooh, look at that rainbow car.
Well, the name is true. It's tricky. The corners are from 3 different tracks. It's from Milwaukee Mile, Indy, and the other one starts with a T.
Trenton. Yeah.
So the corners are from different tracks. So they're different banking, different sizes. There's only 3 turns.
Okay.
And it's wild and it's difficult. The tunnel turn makes you want to hold your breath every time you go through it, especially if you're side by side. I've only raced here in an ARCA car and a truck. I haven't raced an Xfinity car here.
Okay.
And the trucks race, even the ARCA car race a lot different than the Xfinity car. It feels a little bit more like wide open on edge in the truck. And when we were talking to Mason, there's a lot more lifting earlier and braking in the Xfinity car. You can't go as wide open.
Okay.
So I don't have any experience in the Xfinity car here, but just from hearing him say that, I've raced at other bigger tracks with a
Okay.
truck or an Xfinity car, so that makes sense, and I understand that. But the tunnel turn is crazy. Turn 1 gets wild on restarts sometimes. Usually that's where wrecks happen.
Okay.
The straightaways are long, so you got to get off the corner really nice if you want to be fast.
Okay.
But yeah, that's about it.
So we're not live yet, right? This is just the pace car going around.
Yeah, this is
Correct.
just the warm-up laps. Yep.
Warm up laps. Got it. Okay.
All right. Natalie, how much of the tunnel turn is just gaining confidence? You know, you hear drivers who are
all it
like,
is.
"Oh man, I can go in just a little bit harder this time," you know, and it's like, "Oh, I heard someone was able to go through this corner
Wide
full
open.
throttle, wide open. I'm gonna try that," and then they back in the fence. Like,
Yes.
how
Well, that's
much
happened to me
confidence? You've gotten a
That
little
happened
too
to me. Yeah, my
confident.
teammate Tyler Ingram at Texas told me, he's like, wide open, wide open. And we're teammates, right? Same car.
Yeah.
My car couldn't go wide open. And then we looked at his data and it wasn't wide open. But like
Oh,
confidence.
jeez.
It's confidence for sure, but it's also the handling of the car. You know, like there's the top tier teams that are bringing so much better equipment that can handle a lot more going through the tunnel turn. So it's both, but confidence is definitely key, and experience. A lot of these drivers, like Mason said, he hasn't raced here very often. I think this is like his 3rd race ever at Pocono.
Okay.
So he's racing against guys that have gone here for 3 years straight, 4 years straight. Like they're here all the time. So confidence, definitely.
Okay, we've got are we gonna place top 10? That pick just went in there. I'm saying hell yes. Okay. Hell yes, getting 83% of the vote. That's the poll. Who's pumped for NASCAR? Let's go. Okay. All right. Get in that app. Start doing that. Natalie, in a race like Pocono, I never really realized that NASCAR had a brake. I'll be honest with you. I thought we just hit gas, no brakes, just straight up.
Jeez.
No, I'm kidding. Is Pocono one of those places where the brakes are used a little more often than most tracks?
In the Xfinity car, you use your brakes actually at a lot of the tracks, except for this super speedways like Talladega, Daytona, Atlanta. You probably, but I mean, you still use your brakes there because, like, in the draft, you still have to use them, but it's different. Like here, they're actually using their brakes on entry.
Got it. Okay.
So like they're lifting and then going to the brake, and then the trucks, for example, the race that happened yesterday. Like they're just lifting out of the gas and then like coasting and then going back wide open. So like that's the difference between the two.
All right. So they're saying their fuel windows 36 to 38 laps. Like you said, 20, 50 for the stage break. So maybe should we put in a vote? I mean, I guess, do we want to pit in 36th, 37th, or 38th lap? I'm going to leave that to the crew chief, I guess. But that seems like the thing. I don't hear the in-race audio. I don't know if you guys don't hear it, right?
I'm still missing it. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Going back to the brakes though, this track you see, and you know, this is one of those fingers crossed, knock on wood, whatever superstition you need, is really tough on the brakes. And at a lot of the short tracks like Bristol, Martinsville, even Phoenix, you're on the brakes a lot, and it's very repetitive. You're braking a lot. There's short straightaways, and that hurts the brakes. Pocono has brake issues, but in the complete opposite direction. Those brakes get really hot in the corners, and then you have 17 seconds of a long straightaway for those brakes to cool. And if you think of like when metal gets hot and then gets cooled down and gets hot again, that's not very easy on the metal, on the brake pads, and that can cause issues. So managing brakes today is going to be something that's really important.
Gotcha.
And we've seen horrible things happen and horrible wrecks happen here because of that.
Really bad. Some of the nastiest crashes are from when you're flying down at 200 miles an hour down the straightaway. You go press the brakes, and there are no brakes. And then you are just flying into the wall at basically 200 miles an hour. There's some pretty nasty crashes we've had over the years.
Oh, no. Stephen Harvey, what corner of Pocono is hard to drive? Is like the hardest, I guess, to drive?
The tunnel turn, I would say, is definitely the hardest.
Okay. Good to know. We'll be looking out for that tunnel turn, and look out for the 14 car there on the track with Hulk Hogan on the hood of the car with Real American Beer. I requested some beer for today. At this point, I'm kind of glad I don't have it because I don't want to be like hammered by the time I don't know, like lap 30 rolls around. Like
before even stage one ends,
yeah.
we're all like standing on our heads doing this.
We just ignore the stream, start playing Flip Cup. It's fine.
Yeah.
Where's the slip and slide?
Exactly. Where's the Flip Cup?
Natalie, I got a question for you. How difficult, or is it near impossible to actually set your car up to behave in all three corners because the corners are so different? I think it's a scalene triangle if we're really getting down to the technicalities of the corners. How difficult is it to like, hey, I'm struggling in turn 3, but then in order to do that, then turn 1 is going to get thrown off with an adjustment. Like, how difficult is it to get your car truly dialed in at a place like this?
I mean, from my experience, yes, like I'll be like really happy in turn 1, and then in turn 3, I'm not so happy.
Right.
My crew chief's like, okay, well, I'll fix it, but then we have to see what's after. But it's similar to like road racing, you know, like you could be really happy with half the course and then the other half, you're not so happy with it, but you have to just figure out what's going to work best and give you the fastest lap.
Okay.
But yeah, it's definitely difficult to make the car happy in the whole track.
So Josh, that could be something that we could even look into as like things to vote on. Is Mason's going to have complaints because it's hard to master all three corners. So it's like which and here we've got radio audio now. Looks like we're ready to go here. But like which corner should we maximize? You know, if he's complaining about turn 2, do we make an adjustment to fix turn 2, or do you leave turn 2 alone? Hey, you're going to have to deal with it because we need you to be better at turn 3 or turn 1. You know, that type of thing. That could be something to play into today.
Where it's difficult for me, and then until I'm carried until it's easy for me to tell again.
And for those of you watching, and why he didn't say turn 4 is because there's no turn 4.
What turn 4?
What turn 4?
It's all good.
Okay. I like good colored cars out here today.
Can't you argue that Pocono is 6 turns?
Yes. Okay. So when I was little, I was just going to say this. When I was little, I was so angry. I'm like, I don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah, because Josh, think about it. Technically you're turning left twice. In an oval, right?
Yeah.
But it's 4 turns.
He's on the TV. We got it. Let's go, Real American.
Let's go. So is Pocono 6 corners or is Pocono 3? I even heard there's arguments that there's 5 turns in Pocono.
Because the tunnel turn I feel like is only 1.
It's like 1, right? Yeah.
So yeah.
Who knows? There's still no answer.
Like if the U counted this as a road course, they would count it as like 5 or 6 turns. They wouldn't count it as 3.
Or like, is it 1A, 1B?
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
The G4 Cohen in the app chat. You guys want to download the app, fcsc.xyz, get in there. He says, should we have the fans vote? Should we have brakes or not?
Hey, Mason, sorry. The fans voted. You cannot touch the brakes.
Do not touch
them. I thought like a break to get ice cream.
Oh.
No, that's B-E-R-E-A-K. Yes. I always thought the NASCAR driver should have one of those things like my driving, call that number on the back of the car.
That's hilarious.
That's cute.
That's pretty good. No one's gonna. Hey, there is a phone number on the back of the 7 car. It looks like.
Here we go.
Green flag.
Green flag. Let's go.
Since we're a little bit delayed, watch how they fan out on the front straightaway. You will get 5, 6 wide as you enter turn 1. That's something to keep in mind as we choose which lane do you want to restart in. If we give him the inside lane, he can dive bomb people.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the right term or not, but yeah.
So bottom 3. So bottom 3. Just the 19 now. Just the 19.
Okay.
19. That's a Gibbs car, isn't it?
Just 19. Half back in line 28. Leaving. You're clear.
I think that's Ryan Trix, right? Does he drive for Gibbs?
Ryan Truex, I want to say, is in the 20 car today, but let me double check on that.
Okay. Derek's in chat. Good to see you, Derek. Cheez-Its on the hood of that Menards car. Andrew, hit the song.
Say what?
Hit the song for Menards.
Oh, save big money at Menards.
Oh, you still got it.
One of the day. Guys still got it. I see Cool One in the app chat. See Peanut in there. Cool One of the fan avatars on the back of the car. 4 lucky fans won the Pick'em leaderboards the last month to get their fan avatar on the number 14 car racing here at Pocono. Fan controlled racing. We don't have a fan vote in here yet, but any votes that are popping up in the chat, let me know. I don't see. I mean, they show 20 and then they go things. So let's just see where we are. We're already on lap 2.
Caution's out.
Oh,
Mason is 29th, so we gained 2 spots there on the initial start.
Okay, good. That
was good stuff. We're ahead of big names. We're ahead of Shane Van Gisbergen, Ryan Truex, Josh Berry, Jesse Love, Brennan Poole. So it's not too bad. Oh, heavy hit for the 74, it looks like.
Oh, I'm so far behind. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dawson Cram is out of this race.
That's early. That's only 3 laps in, not even 2 laps
That is a big hit.
On the back of that Froggy style.
Turn 1.
In turn 1. All right, so we have our first big vote coming in here. Where do we start on the
I'm just having to back up turn 1 a little bit to help me get
Are we doing like shortest, longest line or inside out?
Really good on 1 there.
High low. Okay.
Let's see what happened to Dawson Cram. Oh man, it just looks like he got in a little low. Turned him around. Man, that is tough. That looks like it has to hurt, especially when you back a car straight into the wall.
Yeah.
Oh.
That cannot be comfortable at all.
Hurt.
When he's down the front stretch.
Luckily,
he doesn't looks
hurt. Like he's getting out of the car.
Just looks bummed out.
Yeah. Hey.
Just talk when he's down the front stretch.
Should we do an over-under number of cautions? You guys want to do an over-under?
Oh,
what
man. Well, we already are at 1.
We're already at 1.
We already got 1. We're 2 laps in. There's 90 laps in the race. Well, 3 laps in. Could be talking overtime here. Here, they're going to show this wreck again. Oh, that's Jeff Gordon way back when.
I just can't believe we already have a caution.
Oh, Jimmy John. See, he caught the grass there.
Yeah, it looks like he kind of cut like the inside.
Good Lord. All right. I've been in 4 major
so here, these are the brake problems. If you're watching the broadcast right now, these are all the brake problems that drivers have had going into turn 1. Turn 1, for some reason, is notorious with all those different crashes. As you can see, there's some, bitter moments of defeat. There's some, just moments where that looked like it hurt. So it's it can ruin your race for sure in turn 1.
Yep. Staying out there, mate.
Do we not turn 1 is problem at Pocono? What do you duck at? Who's currently at the race? Just Patrick Dees is at the race, and then John Brostroms, who's our stringer, sitting next to Jason Miller. We'll have a much bigger in-person presence in Atlanta in about a month and a half or so. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did change my look, so I'm now looking at the race this way instead of having to look around.
I've actually got the race on my computer. It's like a different tab that's like right here.
Same, I have it like split screen, so I can like see you guys and the race.
And then every now and then
I'll be done workout on the commercial.
I'll tab over. I've got timing and scoring in front of me. I can tell you lap times of everybody in the field.
I got that right here.
Hit me with all of that information whenever you guys
every single lap time. Well, let's see. The leader, Sheldon Creed. Well, hold on. This is under yellow, so it's
because here we can do when we start going full speed, we can do like over under lap speed. We can do over under that kind of stuff. We can send those picks in if we want to. Brosen13 said is Hacker racing today. Hacker is not in the field. Neither is Joey. Is I think the 39 car.
Well, his car is in the race. Just Joey's not racing it.
Correct. Yes.
You know who would be kind of an interesting rival for today would be SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen. He's got the most wins in the series so far this year, but he is a very big road course racer, and he still needs to work on these ovals, or in this case, the triangles.
Road course.
But if it races like a road course, it could be interesting.
I hate to cut you off because
please.
Okay, so there's gonna be a vote: high, low, or shortest. What do we want to go? Short line, long line, or do we go to high low? What do you think?
I think we should do shortest line.
You want to go short line?
Yeah, I don't think that.
We
yeah,
it's early in the race.
Yeah, it's like you don't want to get into any sort of issues like we've already seen. There's one car that's out of the race.
Already.
You can easily lose the race early, but you can't win it early.
Okay.
So track position.
let's go short long. Jess, send it to JB. That's the vote going in.
Yeah, I'm voting shortest line.
Okay, vote is live right now. We have low, high, shortest. What should we go? You go shortest.
I went shortest.
Shortest.
Can you hear me any better now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got you, Jason.
So it sounds like they might be having some radio issues.
On the choose, will go 13 top, 14 bottom, counting right lane.
There you go.
Top,
Yeah, so that's that choose. That's that choose lane number.
Okay. So shortest is
so
winning.
Shortest, yeah. So that then they're gonna execute this plan out right now.
Okay.
1 to go when you come back. It'll be
So
15 to go next time. So you take it with 14 to go on the stage. 1-4.
Wow, the stage is gonna go by so fast.
So quick. That is really quick. I mean, think about
Whatever
how many
the
laps
shortest
you lose
line
under
is,
yellow.
take that.
Shortest line.
I got it.
Fans like it. Fans chose shortest. Here we go.
Let's go.
I love this.
That is never not cool. You know what I mean?
I know, like I get goosebumps every time.
Yeah.
I'm looking to cry.
Take the shortest line. Here we go. Do you guys watch Drive to Survive, the F1 series? Every time I see Haas, I think of that sweet German man that always getting yelled at. You guys watch that show?
Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther. It's like, hell, Gene, I'm trying, Gene. I mean, Jesus Christ, Gene, do what I can.
I watched early into the Drive to Survive days. I don't watch it really much anymore. I don't follow F1 really.
First couple of years. All right, so then do they put kitty litter out there? What do they put on there?
That's speedy dry.
Similar.
So
yeah, same thing.
yeah, basically kitty litter. Yeah, without the litter.
Yeah, right. Oh, look, he just vacuums it right up out of there. Look at that guy.
Yeah, so
He's
that
a busy
basically speedy dry is in the name itself. When there's oil laid down on the racetrack, they put the speedy dry down to help, basically dry that up quicker. Now, the only thing that's tough about it or is weird is when you go into turn 1, it's going to look like everyone's kicking up dust and that everyone's got smoke coming out the back of their car. That is not an engine issue. It is simply that they're running over that speedy dry that usually takes a few laps to go away. But visibility in the first couple of laps might be a little sketchy because that speedy dry is getting kicked up.
Okay.
But there wasn't a lot. On the
Yeah,
track
just
for
looked
this
like a little thing of
particular-
kitty litter.
Yeah, just a little kitty litter.
All right, and we're back live. We're full tilt. All right, Leighton, let's put in a pick here.
Here, they're doing the choose right here.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Remember,
Is it gonna be
13 is the number.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14.
So is that top or bottom?
Explain, Natalie, what do the numbers mean again?
So it's an easy way for the spotter to be telling the driver how many cars are going to the inside or the outside. So that they'll pick, like he'll be like, okay, 14's our number. I'm only counting inside. If I count to 14, that's even. Or if I count past this number, that means that majority of the cars are on the bottom. And if you go to the high line, you'll be in the shortest line. So it's like a really easy way to communicate it without getting it like lost in communication because it happens so fast.
Yeah.
You can't like lag back, which I've done in the past at Martinsville. Like you can't lag back and wait a little bit to choose. You'll get a penalty. They'll send you to the back of the line. So it happens really, really fast.
Interesting.
And it looks like Jesse Love already coming down pit road.
In the
Not
Wayland
sure.
car?
Yeah, in the Wayland car. Not sure if that's an issue or a strategy necessarily. But
This feels like a long caution, right?
yeah, it's a big track. I mean, it takes a long
yeah.
time to log the caution laps. You need to, give the teams ample amount of time to come to pit road, to clean up the damage is another one. I mean, we're already on lap what? We're going to take the green, and it's already going to be lap 7. So, and think about this. Our fuel window has changed a little bit because we're running all these laps under yellow. You're burning less fuel. That means you can stretch the fuel longer in the race. So that's something to think about as
that
well.
fuel vote will probably pop up, I bet, right?
Yeah.
Leader's box.
Looks
All
like
right,
we're about to go back to green.
Stash up.
Back to green.
Good now.
What do you guys think? Do you think we could be like 26th or better at the stage break? Where are we right now, Andrew?
Yeah,
We
I
are 28th right now.
26th or better at the stage?
It's a good goal. Yeah, it's a good goal. We got Ryan Ellis, Leland Honeyman in front of us. Those are two guys I think we can definitely catch.
All right, Leighton, there's your pick. Will we be 26th or better at the stage break? Pick goes into the app, fcsc.xyz, the fan-controlled app, live here in Pocono, watching the 14 car driven by you. The fans chose Mason Massey, the Real American beer, Hulk Hogan's car. It's a beer to unite us all. Mason Massey driving that car right now. We are in.
Mason says the car is tight. Can you wedge your air pressure?
Wedge
They'll
your
do that
air
on the
pressure?
first stop.
Yeah.
What do you think's more valuable? What do you think gets the job
I
done?
don't know how. I don't know how tight he is. I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of the times, my experience, sometimes air pressure here is a big adjustment, depending on how tight you are.
Looks like Mason fell back to 32nd.
All right,
Not sure
wedge.
exactly what happened there.
Then maybe
Could be
I
a
voted
handling
wedge just in
problem.
case it might be bad.
Go wedge.
I don't know. If he fell back, it might be super tight, especially on a restart here. If his car's tight, that's not fun, and you can lose a lot of spots.
Man, look at how far down they go on the track. I mean, it's those front straightaways and back straightaways that are so long. You're drafting off the car in front of you, and you kind of see everybody weave down, then they weave back up. It's like it's like you want to benefit from drafting off of the person in front of you, but then you don't want the person behind you to benefit from it. So that's kind of what makes that interesting little weave down the front straightaway.
Looks like a snake.
Man, and watch these cars, but the
Pushing you on tight. What's
in
that
car.
mean? Pushing you on tight.
Still there, four.
Okay.
Still there.
Tell me.
Still there, even four. You're clear up behind him if you need it. Side by side, you're 29 to the top plane. Inside 90.
And just as a refresher for all those new fans out there, the voice you're hearing right now is the spotter. So Mason can't see left or right. He really doesn't have a great idea of where the cars are around them. So you actually have somebody up on the roof. They've got binoculars because it's a big racetrack, and he's describing to Mason over the radio where the other cars are on the track. And at a place like Pocono, that can be super, super valuable when people are making big, bold moves down the front straightaway, trying to pass you on the inside. It's sketchy going side by side down the tunnel turn. So this is where having the spotters really important. As it looks like we've got cars on pit road. Josh Berry, one of those.
Wow.
By 3.
All right, Mason's still in 32nd place back there. About 10 seconds off the pace. And
I wonder why they're on pit road already.
Hulk
Menards,
Hogan is watching the race, folks.
Hulk Hogan is watching the race with us, everybody.
That is
He
awesome.
pumped. The Real American beer, therealamerican.com. Find it. It's coming in. It's coming in hot. A lot of different states releasing the Real American beer all over the place. I've heard it's absolutely crisp and delicious, just like our car currently running in 32nd place with Mason Massey.
Oh, man, another car down pit road. Brandon Jones, this is unscheduled. Right rear tire going down. So this is interesting. Some big names having issues early in this race.
Okay.
We're going to gain some track position because of this.
Okay.
So this is the second car now down pit road.
Yeah.
Here comes Olga and Jones and Balicki went into the pit too, huh?
And I think Brandon Jones is going to go a lap down. It's going to be interesting.
Down.
Yeah. Here, this is
We're up
a
to
place
31st.
where it's
31st. Let's go.
There you go.
Okay.
If we have to pit under green, that can be an interesting move because this place is so big, you can maybe get away with pitting under green and not losing a lap. Now, there's instances where you can. If you were watching the race, Brandon Jones had a really slow pit stop, and as a result of it, lost a lap. But if your pit crew is on it, if you have decent track position, you can pit under green without losing a lap, which is a strategy people use. The last thing you want to do is go a lap down, especially under green flag pit stop. So something to keep in mind. It's less risky at a place like Pocono than it would be a shorter racetrack to pit under green.
Oh, it sounds like Balicki is in the garage. Near Zacatech said in the chat there. Mason, Matt, can we take out Ellis?
Two cars are out.
We need Emmerling to help us out. Get a little draft off our teammate here.
Yeah, it looks like we're right behind Ryan Ellis. Last lap, or no, sorry, that was the best time. Let's see. Last lap, we ran significantly faster than him, about 0.5 of a second faster, so about half a second faster than Ryan Ellis. It looks like we're catching him, but we're gonna have to see.
Show me that real American car.
That's right.
I mean, the way I see it is I think we're faster than even all the way up to Patrick Emmerling. I think, like, depending on how the rest of the stage goes and how far behind that he is from them, I could see him getting into 28th. Is he
still in line?
Shappy K says, I'm curious if the 15 team was really the issue. What's that mean?
Half lane lower. Coming inside on exit.
I think they're talking about Josh Berry he's a Cup driver testing out this Xfinity car, and so it's a matter of seeing, that team right now. They're looking at what factors play into their performance on the racetrack, whether that's driver, whether that's team, pit crew. So they're using Josh Berry this weekend. They used Joey Logano last weekend to see what areas they can improve, if any, on a driver's side.
So door clear. I'm guessing he's talking about like where they are. So he can't see right or left of him, is what you're saying. He can only see straight ahead. Is that what you said?
Yeah, you're pretty confined in there. So the way you're sitting in your race seat, I mean, you have your mirrors, but you can't turn your head from side to side. So you can't like look to your left or your right to see if someone's there.
Okay. Wow. I didn't even know that. The first couple races, you guys didn't even tell me they can't turn their head. I think you guys thought that was just common knowledge for this doofus over here. It wasn't. Still in 31st place, Andrew?
Yes, still in 31st. And this lap, we were about 0.2 slower than Ryan Ellis. So we're about pacing with him. We should have a decent battle with the 43 car for 30th.
That Van Gisbergen's only in 28th. We bump back to 32nd there. So it's like us and Ellis and Emmerling. They're in 30th, 31st. Let's I want to take down this Ellis guy. It seems like a nice guy, but let's beat him. Let's get up Emmerling. Draft little teammate draft.
Splitting the first seam or on the bottom all the way through wrap and exit.
So that's interesting. That's valuable information. So obviously a driver only knows where he's running and the cars around him are running. But when you have information on the pit box, when you can see up on the roof, you can tell the driver, hey, this is maybe a better way to run the line. So he's saying split the seam there. There's literally, you could see on the racetrack, there are seams, of I don't know what it is, but they fill in the asphalt when the asphalt cracks. And so they're saying, hey, try splitting the seam. Try running your car about, middle of that seam as you wrap your way around the corner. That could be a faster way to get around. We're seeing people are benefiting from that. So we'll see if Mason can take that information and use it to his advantage.
Okay. If you're watching for the first time, this is Fan Controlled Racing. We are calling all of the action here on the track for the 14 car driven by Mason Massey, Josh McCouga, Andrew Curlin, Natalie Decker here. Download the app. We got chat all over the place. And we are on lap, what is it, 18? Was it 16? Of the first of 90, but we're coming in on our first
13. 5 to go.
First 5 laps to go on the stage.
Once the stage ends, the crew chief, the spotter, and the driver will talk a lot more about how the car's handling. The crew chief will always ask, like, what does the driver need or what is he feeling? And we'll hear a lot more once this stage is over. But I'm really curious to see, like, is his car getting worse as the run goes on? Like, or better?
The rainbow car that I liked, he's losing.
Roll speed through your middle, and they'll stamp the gas.
It's going to be a caution here or no?
No, we're still green. Oh, it looks like, that Josh Berry in that 15 car, slow. That was the radio we heard just a little earlier there. Hey, there's one car slow in the tunnel turn. Just heard on the radio from that team as well that they're having a problem rolling the middle to the exit of turn 1, which is an important part of the corner because you want to maximize your speed going down that straightaway. Since the straightaway is so long, if you exit a mile an hour slower than the car in front of you or behind you, you're going to pay that price the entire way down the straightaway.
Guys are on the bottom or above the first seam, whatever works for you. Good exit of 3.
Good exit of 3. They like that.
Exit at 3. That's probably the most important exit in the entire track because that
is
sends you out
straightaway.
into the longest straightaway on the racetrack.
Got it. So the straightaway from turn 3 going back into turn 1 is the longest one. What you're saying?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Stephen Harvey says, "Are we going to do a live stream for the Cup race?" No, we don't have a Cup car yet.
Yet. That's the important word.
Yet.
Important word. Correct. Yep. I mean, that's the dream scenario. The Nerdy says our car just isn't the same as the top guys. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know. From what I understand, it's just a whole money thing, right? So you race faster when you have more money. It's like the New York Yankees. But hey,
it's really, really tough because to get in a good ride, you need to prove that you're fast. But if you're not in a good car, it's hard to prove that you are fast and have that ability. So it's not easy, especially with how sponsorship works and you know being able to race your way up.
Agreed.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah, it all when it comes down to it, it's all money.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, the Real American Beer car is currently in 31st place. Okay.
Next one up back is
And what's great is because of these stages in 2 laps, my TV might be a little behind your guys's, but there's 2 to go for me. Is we'll be able to work on the car. They'll be able to fix it. He's obviously struggling a little bit with the handling of the car. He doesn't like it.
Okay.
So there's still a long way to go in this race.
Almost here. 2 laps to go before the stage break. Man, this really does separate, right? It's obviously not like the restrictor plate where they're just going all in one or 2 big packs, basically, right?
Yeah, it gets single file pretty fast, and that's kind of how it races. That's why track position is so important on these restarts, and how we lost all those positions in the restart, whatever happened. That really sucks because that's so hard to make back up. On a restart, you want to either gain or maintain. If you lose those positions, it's very difficult, especially at a track like Pocono, to go and make up the positions you lost.
The leader's at the line, Jim, taking it. So by 7, now back to the 4.
Caution is out. It looks like we have reached stage 1.
Okay.
There you go.
So, and how many laps do they run under the caution of the stage break? And does it count towards the total laps?
Yeah, it will.
Yes, that's why this next stage will be short.
Yeah.
So it's 20 laps like the first one was, but it will feel much shorter than the first stage.
Once I get
we lost him.
have to load it up and just can't carry.
That could be some of those radio issues that they were having.
Yeah.
Which is really tough.
It's just the front has no turn. 3 out of 5 times.
Man,
front has no turn. What does that mean?
I mean, I don't know exactly because I haven't worked with Mason, but if I were to say that as a driver, initially when I'm lifting off the gas and turning into the corner and the car is setting, the weight is transferring from the rear to the front's just not responding.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not turning as he wants it to. That's how I would take that, but I've not worked with
that? Is that loosening the car up?
Yeah, definitely loosening the car up, but that depends. If that's on entry or center, it sounds like his entry to center just by listening to what he said. And that can get really tricky because as a driver, you don't want a loose car on entry because that's even more difficult to handle than a tight car on entry.
Got it.
So the crew chief has a lot then to figure out how he's going to make that change because he wants to make it big enough to where there's a difference and the car gets better, but you can't go too big with the adjustment to where now he's so free when he's going out, turning into the corner, he feels like he's spinning out or gonna spin
And it kind
out.
of leads off a little bit, but I think that's...
Man, every time I think we're about to hear something good, he
I
cuts
think
out.
we're having bad radio
Yeah.
difficulties.
This is like talking on a cell phone in the elevator. What the hell's going on? Come on.
Well, they even said, hey, if you need to talk down the front straightaway, because I guess that's the best connection that you have.
Yeah, he
And that's
hit it
just how big the
multiple
racetrack
times
is.
'cause the
Yeah.
rear's going down on that thing.
On our car? Someone
Welcome to
else?
Pennsylvania, the state with the worst connection. I don't know.
I heard them say something about a
The right rear going down? Yeah.
I don't know. Is that us? Is he saying that he sees it on someone else's car or our car? Because if
Come back
our
on
right rear is going down,
Need to
then
tear off on
this
stop,
will be like
please.
the third car with tire issues.
Is that the
road's
track
open
then?
Around the 28. Around the 28.
Oh, we're going around the 28. Okay.
So not that it plays in today because it's a beautiful day at
Keep an eye
Pocono,
on the 81
but
when they're
NASCAR
coming in.
will.
Jason especially, he might be leaving, but
Oh, let's listen here.
Why am I
He's
putting my
about-
ear closer to
5 pit stalls behind you. 5 pit stalls.
Oh, are we going in?
So
for
I
pit?
think they're navigating traffic on pit road. They're trying to see
Seems
where
like it's
cars
tight.
around
81
him.
and 16. 81 and 16. They're running together. P3 and P5.
Okay, yeah. So that is all about navigating traffic on pit road. It seems like he is pitting around the 81 and the 16 who are up
Around
front. There could
28.
be a moment where when Mason's coming into his stall, those cars are leaving and you don't want a collision on pit road. So
Got
right
it.
now they're getting that in their head
42,
before they
right here.
bring Mason down pit road.
Okay. Oh, so there is everybody pitting right now.
All good on the ones in front here I mentioned. All good.
Yep, pit road's going to be open.
Here,
Everyone's coming
around
to
the
pit
20.
road.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Pitting.
right here. And stop. Wheel straight, foot on the brake.
He's on pit road.
I like listening to.
Wheel
I love
straight, foot on the brake.
Yeah,
I do that whenever I pull into the gas station. as
totally.
well.
You have to.
Yeah.
Right?
You got to say it out loud to yourself.
Yeah.
Wheel straight, foot on the brake.
And then I roll the window down and I climb out the window.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, yeah. I one time tried to do that. I remember I was like a kid, and I kicked the rear view mirror off my dad's car. Oh my God, was he? I mean, you know that face your dad makes when he's like, "Don't do that," and then you do it. And you're like, kill this stupid kid.
Oh, all right. So we're already in the fuel saving mode. Did you hear him say that right there?
Okay, talk to me about that.
So he said, well, basically he just said save fuel. And so, a lot of these races,
I
it's
wonder
about,
why.
I think it's about calculating backwards from the end of the race. If the race is, what was it, 90 laps? We were like, okay, we're going to want to make our last pit stop at X lap. And then we're going to want to make our second to last pit stop here. And it seems like they might be a little bit behind on that strategy of being able to make it to the window and making it to the end of the race.
29th in line.
Wow, that's wild.
We'll go
Okay, so
14
I don't know
top.
why my mom didn't say this in chat. She texted
Yeah,
me.
we'll
I'm
go
like,
14
come on,
top,
say it in
15
chat. I absolutely love watching you all.
Oh,
This is way more interesting than
14
watching
top, 15
the
bottom.
broadcast.
Yeah, unless you feel like giving them a row
Yes.
back there.
Win one for the
Great
watch
on bottom
party.
on the restart.
almost 500
I wanna
people
give 'em a
watching
row.
now, not counting who are watching in the
15,
app.
top 16
So
bottom.
welcome.
So over the radio, they were just debating, do you want to give up track position
Might be worth it.
to be on the
Let
inside?
that top can roll through one. A little better.
Okay, so they're leaning
Yeah,
towards the
that's what
top
we'll do there.
top lane
15,
here.
Top 16 bottom.
They think that will be the best and give them.
It's going to roll a little better
Okay.
through turn one.
Let's give him
Okay.
the top lane if that's what
Here's
he
I would
needs.
vote top. Vote
You need
top
to
if that's what
change-
he wants. Hey, we're going to
Yeah.
take the driver input into this too.
Oh yeah. Okay, so here's the vote. Need to change wedge 1 or 2 turns in rear.
The 7.
That may have already happened.
Oh,
Because they're off pit road.
okay.
But it's gonna be interesting to see if he's still struggling and if
Yeah,
he's still
then
tight.
he
might
Then
need
we'll
more.
know. All right, it needs more of an adjustment.
And then a vote just went in for the restart line. High is winning that. High,
Good.
low,
I think
short.
that's what they want.
Yep. Here we go.
So they want high.
I think
they
that's
want
what
high.
Mason wants. Yeah.
All right, let's give it to him.
Let's give the man what he wants. Oh,
Yeah.
vote is
Heck
live
yeah.
there.
He
There's
won't
the
be
Hulkster.
difficult.
I don't know what you got going on down there. Sounds like a horn every time you key up.
Yeah, some more radio
Close.
problems.
Coming back to choose 14 top, 15 bottom, and 28 in line.
28th in line.
Seven coming
Mimi
back
D,
to
I
no.
absolutely love watching you all in fan controlled. It's more interesting this way. I'm guessing D
Is my mom.
your mom.
Thanks for
Love it.
saying it in chat, Mom.
Still got
She's
the
in
horn
chat.
the
She's in the app chat. You guys can chat
Yeah,
in the
10-4
stream
Dewey.
if you're watching, or you can download the app, fcsc.xyz. Help control the 14 car here in the Xfinity 225 at Pocono.
We got it. We're all good.
Mason Massey behind the
10-4.
wheel of the 14 car. SS Greenlight Racing, the all-American beer car, our sponsor Hulk Hogan and his new beer. Should just show us on screen like the whole time. I know it just our cars, it looks sick.
If you don't, Hulk will get upset.
It could, don't make Hulk smash.
You don't
Andrew.
want that. You don't
Yes.
want that.
When I was in, I think the first grade, maybe kindergarten, first grade, my brother and his buddies painted me with magic markers entirely green one summer, and it took about a full week for that magic marker to fully.
A week?
A week?
What kind of marker is this?
I mean, there was
Had to be
spray
Sharpie.
paint, there was paint, there was markers, there was all kinds of stuff. It was bad. It was, but I wanted to be the Hulk. We were shooting like this. We were like, I was gonna walk around the neighborhood and smash things. I was like, bam, bam. I was a little kid, and yeah. Anyway,
So it looks like the race leader, Justin Allgaier, got a penalty on pit road. So we're going to pass him on track.
okay.
And, he's got a lot of speed, so it's going to be a matter of can we hold him off, or if he passes us, hopefully it's
Follow
in
him.
a safe position. Yeah, follow him,
Follow him
see where
through
he's
the
running faster.
field.
Yeah,
Yeah. Little lead blocker action.
yeah, exactly, yeah. It's like, have you ever you've ever let an ambulance go around you, and then you kind of get like behind the ambulance, and then all the
Yes.
traffic moves over for
Lead
you
blocker.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's
Not-
illegal or not, but
It's definitely illegal. but
yeah,
I
okay,
do-
cool, yeah.
but I do it. Whole team Meyer. A week? Yeah, whole team Meyer. Yeah.
So it looks like we're coming to the choose here,
We'll try
Okay.
this, see what happens.
and
So,
I think the fans voted for high, right?
Fans voted high.
Oh,
Which is the play I think they wanted. So we're gonna lose track position on this, but we think it's gonna benefit us in the long run.
especially like I think we heard him talking about just rolling through turn one and then down the whole straightaway and into the tunnel turn.
I think they just mentioned the fans there. I think the information was just relayed to the team.
Jason is going to ask the fans if they enjoy this experience. We'll have Jason ask questions directly to the fans. So get ready. I'm reading multiple different chats here. This is. I also need somebody in my ear. I need to get like a.
Yeah.
Like when you're hosting, Andrew or Natalie, when you're like hosting big things, they've got
Yeah,
a radio
like-
in your ear.
Yeah.
and, like 9 different producers talking in your ear while you're interviewing somebody, and they're like, "Hey, ask them about this," and I'm just like, "Yeah," and then you get that. Meanwhile, I've got a text threads going, and I can't access those. I've got the private chat going, I've got the app chat going, and I've got the stream chat going. So this is sort of like when my wife starts giving me directions in the car, and I'm not paying attention. I'm getting
Too much
there.
going on.
Too much going on. Yes. So Jesse Love, I feel like we're good luck for Jesse Love, unfortunately. Every time we do a thing, that guy does well.
Off. 10.
Jesse Love looked like he stayed out though. He did not pit there.
Rolling
That's where I
in your
think he's
lane.
getting all that track position
Still rolling
from.
good.
Okay.
By 1 in front. Still 1 in front. Square
Are we
91.
green?
Still square 91.
Green flag.
We're green.
We're green.
We top of 3. Top
Top
of
of-
3. Top of 3. Top of 3.
What does top of 3 mean?
Still top
They're
of
3 wide, and
Oh.
he's the highest car.
Highest, got it.
That is not a
Still there, top of
fun
3,
place
5
to
the
be
bottom
in.
lane.
okay.
You're
Middle of
clear,
three's worse.
clear.
Yeah.
Clear. 7 to the bottom lane by 3. Still clear. Rolling good in front.
All right, so it looks like he got out of that unscathed.
By 1-7. Single in line, rolling good in front. Looking outside. Outside. 7. Outside. The mid-3.
All right, it's Justin Allgaier coming to the outside of him.
So mid-3. Clear in. Now mid-3 again. Mid-3.
He's middle of 3.
So
Middle of
mid-3.
3. That's not good.
Mid-3, clear up. 1 dot. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low.
Oh,
Stay low.
sounds like they're wrecking.
There's the 7. So there's the 7. You are clear.
No.
The 7.
That almost sounded like it got bad.
Sounded like a crash.
Right? Because he's like,
Oh, here is that the crowd? Is that him in the wall coming in? That's William Byron.
Rolling good in front.
We're okay.
Oh, yeah, Byron gets up. Are we
Didn't it
still
kinda
green? I think we're still
we're
green.
so green.
Yeah, so that was stay low, stay low, stay low, which is William Byron. And
Oh,
now
I
the
see it now.
caution's
Yeah.
out.
Door. Bumper clear. Clear.
Hey, Leighton, we can resolve the pick. We did not make it to 26th place before the first
Caution's
stage
out.
break. Caution is out. Okay. Do you guys want to do another pick of will we be okay? So we're currently in 31st place. Again, we've been hovering on 30. What if we get to 29th place or better by the stage break? You guys like 29th?
I like that.
29th. Leighton, throw it in.
Saving here.
We can do it. And, man, it looks like some big names again that we're ahead of. We just benefited from William Byron's problem there.
What is that, a shoe? What's out there?
Everybody get back to the game.
I think it's, are you talking about the debris
Yeah.
on the racetrack? It's a tire carcass. Is the
Tire carcass.
Yeah.
We'll see how it is.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Next run.
okay. All right.
Oh, it
So-
looks like a shoe, though.
Wait, I'm
Looks like a little
crying.
shoe.
There's
I
that.
love this.
There's that
3 wide middle,
horn.
Hold your line. 3
on
wide
the
middle.
radio.
See why you thought it was a shoe.
It looks like a shoe. So so before this started, I wanted fans to vote on racing name, like your wrestling name, right? And I figured obviously we have Ricky Barbie, but we might be able to get a couple more. I feel like, Andrew, our first wrestling name has come about, and one of your
Tips
proposed
running at
wrestling
about
names could be Tire Carcass.
Tire carcass. That was actually my nickname in high school.
See,
Yeah.
I knew it. Yeah. Oh, you know, old Tire Carcass back there.
Yeah,
Always
yeah,
doing
yeah.
Tire carcassy things.
So
Yeah.
anytime that comes about where it's like, oh, hey, yeah, that's a good nickname, I write it down. And so I've got an entire note sheet of those types of things. So I'm going to add
Good job,
Tire carcass to my note sheet here.
Please do. Tire Carcass is
It's like
it.
how girls have baby names written
Yes.
down in their notes. You have nicknames.
Yeah. My favorite on this list is free range chicken.
That is good.
That is pretty good. You do have a very free range chicken vibe.
Yeah,
Andrew.
yeah. Hey, you know, it's like a basketball player from the 70s, like the free range chicken just took a 3-point, you know, like
Yes.
Me and my buddy used to run a website that was just us writing down band names every day.
oh, that's funny. That's good too. Yeah.
It was just every day we'd put in like 5 new band names. Yeah.
What's the best one you remember?
I don't know. There was easily 5,000 names on there by the
Yeah.
end. We were good. We were good. I used to just like pick out things and name them from like things in my apartment or like my house at the time and be like, you know, like lamp shoulder light shade. And like, oh, that's not a bad. lamp shoulder
Damn.
light shade.
Yeah, they're coming to Chicago. And,
Yeah, they're
you know,
sick. Yeah. Yeah, like the full drawers. You're like, oh, the full drawers.
the full drawers.
Yeah. Anything is good. Apparently Jason was trying to talk directly to us, the fans, but I haven't heard him in the chat or on the audio. So has anybody heard Jason? Jason, are you out there? We're listening to you. Jason,
Talk to us.
Jason, Mason, we're on caution. Just tell us.
Hello.
Can you just tell us how the race is going so far?
15 bottom.
So it looks like we're already coming back to the choose cone.
What about the spot? Oh, okay.
Wow.
So that vote can go live. Should we change Andrew's wrestling name to Tire Carcass? That vote is in the app.
Absolutely.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? It's 100%.
Are we voting high or low again?
It's coming in hot. I believe so. Yes. Our fearless technical producer, Jessica Samola. Okay. Vote is live. Should we go high line or low line? In the app. Vote is live. Vote is live.
I want to
what
come
are you
up
guys
with
voting
more
for?
band names by the end of this race.
Please. Yes.
Are we
Or
voting high
wrestling
again?
names. It's wrestling names, yeah.
Nerdy said crew chief just said fans picks are great and help the car. All right. Thanks, Nerdy. Thank you very much.
Woo.
Why isn't my app going? Why isn't the vote going live on
Someone
my app?
said my wrestling name will be the Zack Attack. That's pretty good.
Okay. I like the Zack Attack. It's also the name of
Pretty
the band in Saved by the Bell, I believe.
Is it?
I think that was the Zack Attack.
Band names, wrestling names, they're all the same.
Put it all together. Okay,
Full-
that
the full
vote
drawers.
for me. Tell Josh no vote. No vote. That vote did not go live. There is no vote.
Oh, I was wondering because I didn't get it yet either.
Nope.
It was a thought
Never
that
mind. No
counts.
new vote. False alarm. False alarm. False.
Is there weather in the area? Not too.
Don't
Ooh,
even
I
say
don't-
that.
Why would
Don't-
you say that out loud?
Now I'm gonna check the weather.
Mason, just so you know, off of 3 right now, there's a cell building.
Okay.
creeping
Per JB,
closer, letting you know
our
if it's getting
stringer
closer.
in the pit box, no need to make changes at the moment. However, Sophie
If
apps,
it's gonna
or
rain,
Soph
it's gonna
apps,
rain down that end first.
in the app chat says my wrestling name would be Tito Blackstone.
I'll be choosing this lap.
Not bad.
14 top, 15 bottom.
I don't see any rain on my forecast. It looks very sunny. For literally Pocono Raceway has a weather place for it.
Ooh, nice. Do most tracks have that?
No, which is interesting. Like you can do Pocono, Pennsylvania, or
9.
Pocono Raceway.
Gotcha. Okay.
10.
Okay.
11.
So
I like
in the
12.
case of rain,
13.
NASCAR has determined that I think it's 8:20 is the time cutoff for the race.
Okay.
So because this track doesn't have lights, I don't think we're gonna end up getting to
That'll
that
work.
point where we have to race daylight,
No,
but
we're
that's
even,
something
but
to
it's
keep in the
fine.
back of our minds.
Rather be
Okay.
even than lose.
I do see on the radar there is little cells popping
X.
up.
Okay.
Oh, man,
Restart vote
TV's
is
showing
live.
another tire carcass. Love
Restart
that.
vote is live. High, low, shortest. I'm gonna go shortest. Jason, what should we do? Tell us. Or Mason, tell us.
Yeah, what does he want?
You know what? I haven't voted low yet. I'm gonna vote low. Ooh, high is winning big time, 70%.
I'm
Shortest.
voting high because I think that's what he liked.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, there were a bunch of issues to that last restart.
See, I always thought when they drove the wheel like that, they were like working the tires on both sides. But when you say it's shaking fuel, huh?
No,
Oh,
it's
That's right now when you see him weaving, that's getting their tires cleaned and like
Oh,
heat
got it.
in them.
yeah.
But he did say when they were doing that one race, they were trying to shake fuel
Yeah.
into their car.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Fire early.
Got it.
But like right now, that in-car camera of him just weaving back and forth with the wheel, that's just them cleaning up their tires. There's a lot of rubber and like debris on the track and dirt. And you want a clean tire to have a nice restart so your tires don't spin, or you want the most traction when you go into the corner.
You know what they
What
need
green
more
tire?
often?
Green.
You ever been to like rich people's houses that have when you can like sweep, you can like attach a vacuum to any part of the house with like there needs to be like those but like blowers on the track and they just blow debris off the track. And it's like a guy that gets out there and sweeps real quick, or like a really fast street sweeper, like a big.
Oh, they
fast
have those.
See,
Top of 3, just the
I'm
91,
smart,
just the
man.
91, just the 91.
still tight
Roll
back
it in front,
back left
there's
wedge
one.
out of left rear.
even.
I guess that vote is going live. Man, I'm getting so many different
Door.
things thrown at me.
Whoa.
You're
What?
cleared
Whoa.
down, 10's trying to fill the hole. Still rolling good
Okay,
under
Mason
exit.
Massey currently jumping into
Still rolling
28th
good on
place.
exit.
Oh, if we're at 28th by the stage
Still
break,
there. Door.
we win that pick, guys.
Everyone
Bumper.
gets a prize.
Still bumper.
Pride.
Everybody you get a prize.
Still there.
You
Even.
get a prize. Andrew
Still
gets an
even.
Iron Man.
Clear out that
Natalie,
rim.
the
Eat it.
a vote just went through that was
One in front.
what's the better wrestling name for Natalie? Is it Ricky Barbie or Ricky Barbarian? And I said Ricky
Nothing
Barbie.
in
And
front.
that was the
Clear in
winner.
front. Now one in front.
Ricky
Tight. Front
Barbarian
down.
is a
Tight.
dude.
Tight. Still there. 91.
Man, I'm a Barbie.
Barbie Barbarian would be his like
Still there.
ringmate wife. Yes.
Still there. 17. Now clear.
Barbie Barbarian makes all the
29.
sense in the world. All right, in the 29th
Still
place.
7 exit here. A little slow in front.
Come on. Let's take out or Emmerling is our
Still clear.
teammate right in
Outside
front of
your
us.
mirror. 10 to the bottom lane by 2.
Where's that bastard
One
elephant?
in line. 29 coming outside.
Yeah, if we can get past our teammate before the stage ends, that'll be good goal.
You're clear.
Okay. We're back in the
Those seven
30th.
exits are
William
really
Byron
bad.
just
Both
passed
in.
us.
All
And
in.
he passed
7 right to
Weatherman.
mirror, 2 back 10.
That's how fast his car. I mean, he can just rip it, huh? Okay. So, Leighton, let's put in a pick. Can we get past Patrick
there.
Emmerling by the stage break? 9 laps to go here.
Still there. In line with you. Keep it square.
Yeah, he's one in front of us,
Square.
Yeah.
Pushing him.
and it seems like we are right on his tail, too.
Pushing you. Still there. Pushing
Running
you, still
identical
there.
lap times, like we're right behind
Go
him.
mid 3.
Okay.
I think we'll get
Definitely
him.
someone we can get.
Clear down.
Okay. So,
Outside again.
tight. Here's the vote. Here's a crew chief vote. Tight
Bumper.
pack left
Bumper.
front
Bumper.
or wedge out of
Clear.
left rear. So, pack left front or wedge left rear.
Stop at
Natalie, I'm
mirror,
going to
5
need
to the
translation
bottom
on
lane.
that one. What do those mean?
5 by 1.
Oh gosh. Well,
And I know
Here's
you're
the
not a
thing.
crew chief, and maybe the
I'm
crew
not a
chief
crew chief.
will just tell the
so-
driver, hey, I made an adjustment, and then you don't even
Yeah,
know what it is.
I'm not a crew chief, but from my experience, I feel like I would prefer the wedge over the Packer.
Okay, so I voted wedge. But it
And
looks
I'm not
like
a crew chief, but I feel like the Packer is a little bit more aggressive than the wedge.
okay, so we packed 64% pack left front.
That could be wrong.
By himself.
Yeah.
All for you. 2 lanes in between, 3 in between. Just by himself. Next one's 07 in line with you.
Oh, I gotta vote now. Okay.
Vote. Mason Massey still in 30th place, right above.
Keep an eye on
I think we're in
this
front of
front,
Justin
Madeline.
or Patrick Emmerling,
43
if I'm
and
not
91 and
mistaken.
44.
Where are we at right now, Andrew?
We are in
Yeah.
front of Patrick Emmerling. Yep, we're in 30th.
Packer in the Derek Lemke, our buddy, Natalie's husband, says Packer in the left front or loosen it in the left rear. Both. Can we vote both? All right. Next time we do that, let's relay that to Jason. Can we vote both?
Don't overdrive your entry.
Is a Packer like a shim that just changes the ride
By
height?
himself.
Yeah. It's like a little thing that they put in the front. But I don't know. Technically it would change.
Okay. All right, we're back in 31st place, but we're ahead of Emmerling. We just keep hovering around that 30, 31st, 28th, 29th. That question was just relayed to our crew chief. Can both be an option the next time we do this?
Oh, good. Look at my dad and Derek both.
94.
He's
Getting
like,
it in.
hey, we need to change this.
Yeah. Can we vote both?
Mason just lost 2
Oh.
spots there for some
Oh
reason.
no.
Okay.
Emmerling is in front of us.
Oh no.
Damn it.
I voted that we'll be in front of him. Come on, Mason.
But we're only
A little bit
2
more
tenths
to
behind him.
pull in the
Um,
tunnel.
Hey, Jess Smola, our technical director, aka our crew chief of the stream. Can we throw that picture of what the pack left front is gonna be? They just sent us a picture. It just looks like a little.
Yeah, it's like a little.
Looks like Pac-Man. Looks like a little.
Yes,
metal
it's like a
Pac-Man.
little tiny. It's thin.
5 more.
So they're basically they're hard pieces of rubber
Yeah.
that fit around the shock shaft.
86.
And they're
There you go.
sometimes also called packers or in between the frame.
That's the
cool that
left
they sent us a
packer.
picture.
Yep.
Oh,
There's our packer right there,
Yeah.
Andrew. Yep.
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Back up your entry here. A little bit more roll before you commit hard.
William Byron's car is fast. He just flew right back in, even after that tire situation. So I would imagine tires. I mean, obviously tires blow for a lot of different reasons, but
There you go.
they were
Plus
they were
2
talking.
on the
Mason was
ones
talking
out
about bumps.
back.
Natalie about bumps on Thursday. This track, obviously, none of these tracks are perfect, but this one especially has some bumpage in the turn, especially in the tunnel turn. You guys said, or is it turn 2?
Tunnel
Yeah,
turn's definitely bumpy.
The
Yeah.
Okay.
tunnel turn. They were
Even
talking about it after the truck race.
the track. So underneath the tunnel turn specifically is dirt. And so with temperature and how the track ages and wears, it ages differently
Okay.
on the tunnel turn because of the temperature that is immediately underneath that surface of racetrack,
Okay.
which can
Okay.
make it difficult. Like, if the track settles or, you even have, you see physically on track, they go through some aggressive bumps in the tunnel turns. And those are kind of the notorious bumps that these drivers have to deal with every single lap in turn 2. It makes for some difficult racing. We had Martin Truex Jr. come on the Dale Jr. Download a few weeks ago, and he was talking about a win at Pocono, and they took out the support. They did something to the race car, and I'm no engineer, so I don't know exactly what it was, but it was not a very comfortable ride in the tunnel turn. It was very abrasive. It was rough on the driver, but it was the fastest way to get around the track, and they won the race.
Wow.
And for those of you new to racing or this track and why we're calling it the tunnel turn is because there's a tunnel
There's
under.
literally a tunnel underneath
Literally
it.
a tunnel.
Yeah.
That's how you get to the infield of the track.
And we got cars on pit road. Sam Mayer, Jesse Love.
Yeah. Are they like pitting early for fun? Like funsies?
Looks like now
this is
this.
strategy?
I don't know if you're ever pitting for fun.
Like, is this their strategy?
I think
there's,
this
like,
is
3 to
strategy.
go.
This is scheduled. Yeah, you're short pitting the stage. This is about your last time to come on pit road. Before the caution comes out. There's only 3 laps to go on the stage.
Flipping the stage, Derek.
That's what these guys are doing.
Yeah. G4 Cohen in the chat said, how often do they repave these tracks? Solid question. I would imagine, does NASCAR like give you budgets for your track to
NASCAR owns a lot of the tracks.
Okay.
Repaves are tough because now these race cars, at least Cup cars, seem to respond better to repaves. But what's difficult is you want the track to actually age and get more abrasive because that makes for better racing. But in terms of being a track owner, you want that track to last as long as possible when you repave it. So it's a difficult line to ride of like, it's more expensive to have to constantly keep repaving the track. But if that means you're going to get better racing, is that a sacrifice you'd be willing to make or not? So,
right.
Derek says, boo to the repaves.
Boo to the
It does change the track so much. Like Atlanta is a very good example. It was so worn out. It was wild. And then they repaved it and it got even more crazy because now it's practically wide open.
Yeah.
But the repave was a few years ago. And year after year, it's getting more sketchy and like less of a wide open track.
And obviously they don't, this isn't like the only race all year. They have tons of different races on here. So for you to shut down the track to do a repave probably takes a few weeks, right? Which
you can get it in between races for sure. Yeah. But then there's a certain amount of time you got to bring cars there to test the repave and see what tires, see how the tires react to it and, have somewhat of a notebook so you're not going in there completely into the unknown. So that does back you up into a little bit of a window. Earlier this year, Iowa was a perfect example of that. They only ended up repaving like half of the track. It looked like Frankenstein. And that's because they didn't have a whole lot of time to repave it over the winter. And then you got to get it done before the series comes there, and you got to test it. So there are some instances where I guess you can half repave a track, and it kind of works.
Okay.
Looks like the stage is up. Stage is over. Caution is out.
Where are we right now? 30th still?
Let's see. We are 30th.
Okay. And Patrick Emmerling is 1 ahead of us, I'm guessing.
He's 2 ahead. He's 28th.
Late Nickers
very well.
Nick.
Just when I get to the center, I have it wound up enough and everything, but it's just like I just have to jab the brake pedal to get it to rotate at all. It's mainly turn in the front. I don't know if it's rotation, but it feels like the turn in the front just isn't really there.
What's that mean? Like this turn?
Same thing.
So it's like same thing. Like he's got to jab that brake pedal. He's got to slow down probably more than he wants to actually get the car to turn, and that's the biggest thing I think he's fighting right now. I don't know if that was a turn 1 complaint or turn 3. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think turn 1 is where he's been.
I think it was turn 1, which has been the problem spot for him all day.
Means he wants a Packer.
Eric's like, oh, damn, I voted the wrong one.
I voted Packer.
Good.
Yeah. Packer, Wedge, or both coming in hot. This vote is going live.
And maybe we should do both. It sounds like he's struggling. Can we vote both right now? I think he needs both.
Okay, pack or wedge or both. Let's go both. I'm voting both.
Both.
Both is currently 100% of the vote. Okay,
Both it is. Oh,
both. Dog's coming in. The dog says both as well. Dog barks both.
yeah.
Nailed it.
Zach
That's
Attack said,
Jared's
every
fault.
time I hear Packer, I think about the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting one of the Packer players to come in and make the adjustment. That's what they
Both
mean by they
wins.
say
Both
Exactly.
wins. Both wins. Vote is live,
Yay,
brother.
both.
Nice.
Both wins, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tire carcass agrees. Brother.
Tear off, please.
Hey,
Break
listen,
Control Sports.
we want
Good
him
call,
running. We want him running so fast like a free-range chicken out there. Okay?
Same thing here. Just watching 81.
No, no one got that.
81.
I did.
Okay,
I got
thanks.
you.
Sorry,
I
wait, I'm
got
gonna-
you.
Josh hated that joke.
Got a copy on a tear off.
Do it again. I'll act like I didn't hear it.
No, no.
Copy on Taro.
Just save it
Don't-
with the Menard song.
I
Save
don't
it.
want your pity.
I don't want your lot.
Listen, the big thing here for stage 3 is you definitely want to save big money for Menards.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do with stage 3.
That's very, very true.
That's
Yep,
super
yep.
important.
All right, so we're into the final stage. We're at like lap 42 around there. We've only had one major caution, right?
Second, 42.
G4 Cohen over under 100 on the number of brothers that Makuga drops today. Hammer the over, brother. Okay.
42 right here.
So everybody's coming into pit.
Should be good on that mission in front.
Pit's open, brother. Get in there. Where's all? Just show Hulk on the car.
5, 4, 3, right here.
Yeah, we're in pit road.
Here he comes, petting.
Nailed it. What do you say, Andrew? Feet down.
Wheel straight foot on the brake.
Yes.
Wheel straight foot on
Yeah.
the brake.
Wheel straight foot on the brake. You know, just try to.
I think it would be a lot more fun as if they had to parallel park it. They had to go forward and then
Clear.
back.
That would be so hard.
Yeah,
Clear out, clear out.
because you can't see, so you just got to go. "Rrr, rrr." It would make pit
Looks
row.
like
a lot
the
more-
the rain cell is remaining to the
All the way
northwest,
yellow
which is
line.
good.
Don't speed.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Ooh, that's a good wrestling name. Rain Cell.
Northwest, the Northwest rain cells
The
coming to
north-
a city near you.
Oh, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you heard their song Moisture? Oh, it's a good one.
Oh man, they do a great cover of Rain, Rain, Go Away.
Oh,
My favorite of
it
theirs.
is. Let me tell
Yeah.
you. Brings a tear to the eye. Oh,
I don't know why my dogs keep barking at me.
they are
This
mad.
race is heating up. That's why. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Brother.
Rain cell.
Okay. Final stage. Pit. They threw the wedge. They threw the left jam, the left pack. The Green Bay left Packers.
The Packers
yeah.
did the pit stop.
The Packers in the pit.
Go Pack, go.
Upper road
Go
still.
Pack, go. We'll have to worry about Go Hack, go. He wasn't in this race. His car was. He wasn't.
Did we make up a lot of spots on pit road? Because we're sitting 26 now.
Let's go.
Hard to say. That could be a timing line thing. Like the timing
I was
line
gonna
hasn't
say,
been
like-
updated yet. I wouldn't take a whole lot of stock
I was
into
like, what happened?
where we're running right now.
We our buddy Woody the Duck, who won the contest last in Talladega, sent us a picture. He was watching the race outside and his car sunk into the ground. I believe there's a picture coming.
Right now,
Oh,
you're
that's
probably about
funny.
Falling into
10
the
laps
mud.
short.
That is
Everybody needs
what
to
that
stop
is.
again.
There's nothing. You know what's awesome is when you got your car, when you got your chair on the beach set up just as when the water starts coming in. So your feet get it's a little hot, the feet get wet, and then your chair starts sinking in, and then you know you got to pull it up when your butt starts getting wet. That's
Is
Yeah.
there anything better than a beach nap?
oh no.
Because then you like wake up and you kind of don't realize where you are for a
Oh.
second. You know, every
It-
time.
And you're
Gotta
really
think about
thirsty.
Yeah,
kinda like-
yeah. You're horribly sunburnt.
Oh yeah. Nothing quite
Yeah.
like going to bed at the beach and not being able to put the sheets on your body
Phone.
because it hurts.
Oh, 'cause you're
Oh,
so
man.
sunburned. Yeah.
Sunburn.
The worst sunburn I ever had in my life was last year
Look at your
at North Wilkesboro. It was at a racetrack. I could not leave because there's no tunnel. There was not even a tunnel turn because there was no tunnel at North Wilkesboro. I forgot my sunscreen. I was baking in the sun.
You're
my
a white guy,
whole
too.
face.
Really?
My whole face was peeling. I had to go interview Mario Andretti like 3 days later. And the first thing he says to me, he's like, "Looks like you got some sun." I'm like, yeah, I did. Thanks. Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks,
no.
Mario. Ciao, 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 ciao. See. My wife is very white and I am Italian, and our daughter got the Italian gene, and so she's like, she's at the pool like every single day. We put sunscreen on her. We're not like terrible parents, but she is just like, she now is like a very tan little baby. Even my mom was like, "Are you putting sunscreen on her?" I'm like, yes, we're not absentee parents here. She's fine. But my wife is very jealous because my wife has to wear like a sun hat, clothes, an umbrella, basically walk around like a human tent. It's pretty bad.
Hey, you know what's another good band name is Beach Nap.
Beach. I was going to say human tent.
Yeah, Human Tent. Yeah, the Human Tent. One-man show.
You guys better be writing all these down.
I will. I
all
will.
up here,
Hold on.
Natalie.
Coming back to pit road here.
I'm starting a new note sheet thanks to you. It's called Band Names.
Band names. Nailed it. Human Tent. They're like they open for Slipknot.
Yeah.
Inside. Oh, you're good.
Next door neighbor, and they open for 3 doors down.
Okay.
4200.
No, that was just a stupid joke.
You're good.
I'm
You're
so
good at those
sorry.
stupid ones.
I'm so sorry.
We have our friends from Lucky Dog on Track going to join us in the stream for a hot second. What's happening? Where?
Yeah. Hello guys. It's crazy out here. Very noisy. I am at the hauler, and probably the only place I could find where it's not as noisy, and I could hear all of you. I hope I am audible.
You're good. You're good.
We got you. Yeah.
Got you.
Okay.
Bharat, talk to us about what's going on at the track.
Yeah. I think it's not a lot is going on the track. Yeah. I think yeah. We have one of the cars that's out here in the infield sector. Like it crashed. So yeah, it's very noisy and not a lot going on the track, but off it's been crazy. Like you guys won't believe it. Like we had Bubba Wallace also doing a lot of crazy fun activities for you, for us, for everyone out here. I just had a few questions for all of you.
Talk to
I hope all of you actively follow NASCAR. I know that Andrew does. Like he's tied up with Dirty Mo Media. So just a question for all of you. Who do you think is the lucky dog of NASCAR?
The lucky dog of NASCAR. The luckiest guy?
Well, lucky dog is a term in NASCAR
Oh,
or in racing.
go ahead, Natalie. Describe what lucky dog means in racing.
Lucky dog is when you go a lap down and a caution comes out and you're the first car lap down. You're like the lucky dog. You get your lap back.
Oh, we'll come back and do it again.
Okay.
Come back.
I
I'll
would
go
think-
with just of recent memory. I'll say Joey Logano, and specifically because of his win at Nashville, I feel like he got real lucky with how many problems that everyone else had during that race, and he kind of snuck through with the victory. I'll go with him. He's not necessarily a lucky dog on most weeks because he's pretty fast, but in
always
terms
in
of
front.
actually having luck on his side, I think Joey Logano. Tyler Reddick is the opposite of that. He seems like he's always coming up one spot short. He's always unlucky. I would throw him in the opposite category.
Well, right now we're running 20th. Mason Massey running 20th right now. We've jumped up in that
Holy
top 20
cow.
right behind Shane Van Gisbergen. Let's call him a lucky dog. Natalie, who's your lucky dog in NASCAR?
I mean, Andrew, you won't even believe it. Like most of the drivers named Joey Logano as the lucky dog. Like
Really?
even chat was yeah. And one of the guys, like it's a funny story. One of the drivers named Tyler Reddick as the lucky dog. We posted it on our Instagram, and the driver got thrashed online for calling Tyler Reddick a lucky dog.
Oh man!
So I guess-
Who was it? Who was
I
it?
guess the lesson is at the same time we all have to be very careful who we choose as the lucky dog. Like we don't want a fan living in his basement or her basement criticizing or calling us out over
Halfway.
That's the scary part, isn't it? You kind of forget that, we're live here, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, man, should I call these people out necessarily,
Call them out. So is Lucky Dog bad?
It's a good
not
thing.
bad, but it's like you kind of you are seen as somebody who backs into wins and who is maybe lucky to be there. So
Got it. Okay.
I mean, it's up to the fans how they want to perceive it, but drivers seem to be very open about naming who the lucky dog is. I think a lot of the guys, Ross Chastain is super humble. He named himself as the lucky dog.
I was thinking of Ross Chastain too as one of those guys.
Dude, watch
Yeah.
when the cars go around. I just saw them.
44
They
to go.
really
4-4.
jump on that bump.
Oh yeah, look at the tunnel turn. Yeah, I mean you can
You
see
see
where
that?
it bounces.
Nothing
Yeah,
on back to the
absolutely.
35.
Yeah.
I'm watching the same shot that you are. This is that is the perfect example right there of how
Yeah.
rough it is going across the tunnel turn.
Just think it. Your head in the car when you're at speed is like bobbling.
I mean, it's like hitting a speed bump, and you're going 200 miles an hour.
Sounds like we're back to green. Brad, I'm curious, like, what's the experience been like at the racetrack? You talked about how loud it was, but like the sights, the smells, the actual rumble of a car as it races by you. What's that like in person?
So I'll be very honest. I wasn't in deep love with NASCAR before this, but the thing about NASCAR is like people are incredibly gracious and hospitable. Like I think it is the I think some of the sports are more glamorous and maybe the access is not as good for the fans and media folks. Like we have been able to get access to Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, and all of those names who have been super humble and gracious to talk to us. So I think now like our vision earlier was to become the #1 media brand in NASCAR, and now it is about elevating the sport and growing the pie for everybody in the sport. Like I know that people might find it hard to believe now, but we will prove it in the next 30 months and make sure that NASCAR is able to grow as a sport into a new different level. So that is the goal now. And like fan control is here in the journey, and we are super glad to tie up with you guys. You have been incredible for us as well, and with Real American too. I have got a can of Real American.
You got one.
And,
We need
Come
one.
on, let's go.
Come on.
Hey,
Tyler, get rid of Lucky Dog. If you are a lap down, it is what it is. I mean, I kind of like the term. I'd rather be lucky than good any day. We got a wreck up here.
Big crash, and one of them was Ryan Ellis, who we've been trying to race all day, so that's a big deal.
Son of a bitch. I'm kidding. Sorry, Ryan. I hope you
He's a good dude. Ryan Ellis is a good dude.
Solid. Yes.
Hopefully, but hey, hopefully he doesn't hear this.
Yeah,
that's
correct.
the biggest.
That's correct. Barat, do not tell him.
Yeah,
that
do
we
not
said
tell
that.
Ryan Ellis.
Don't tell.
Don't tell Ryan Ellis we're mad donging him.
Did we sneak under that?
We definitely
did.
did.
Did we avoid that crash?
I am going to walk up to Ryan and snitch on you guys.
No,
Whoa,
please. Yeah,
whoa.
Please
Hey,
do
just
that.
walk up to Ryan and just punch him. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. We got to vote live. Do we fuel 7 laps? Do we fuel now? Yes or no? Yes.
What lap count are we at?
Oof, that's
We
Is
got
it like 39
43 laps to go.
No, we have 50. No,
43.
42.
It's 43 to go.
And there,
We're
isn't
on
like
lap 47.
Isn't 39 kind of the fuel window? I say yes. Why not get fuel?
Yes
What
was-
do we have to lose?
Yes was at like 73%. So I think we go yes.
Well, the only thing is if we can stretch it to only having to pit once more versus 2 more times, I think that would be the only argument for staying out.
But what if there's a lot of cautions and we don't have to come down pit road a second time?
Can you
And we
stretch the
just
fuel
gain-
43 laps?
Okay, per JB, the car
I'm
gets
not
approximately
the engineer.
I don't know either.
37 laps per full tank.
That's tough. That's a lot of laps at a
A
big
lot like-
track
yeah.
that you'd be
This'll work
banking
out
on
perfect
having to
if
save.
you want to.
Joey did it. 80% for yes.
We're pitting?
That's your winner. All right, we are
Yeah.
at.
We have a plan.
Man, remember-
We'll pit at 1 to go. At 1 to go, we'll top off.
Wow. Okay, they're gonna come down at 1 to go.
Is that 1 to
off.
go of the caution here?
Yep. No, Oh, you're all good.
When the flagman gives them 1 to go and they're coming to the green flag, he'll come down pit road and cross the line at 1 to go on pit road.
How does that impact choose cone?
He just has to go the longest line, I think, because he
Okay.
comes down pit road.
Got it.
Should be right in the window.
Our
of
fuel
making
vote
it
was
at
just
1 to
live.
go.
There you go.
It
All
should be
right,
in the
so
window.
hey,
Do we
prove
want
me
it?
wrong.
About 13
Yeah.
to 40.
Hey, I don't know. I was just guessing.
Look at
Look at us, Parad. We're doing it.
We're fucking doing it. Look at a lot of people are coming down pit road right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Brat, you got any questions for us while we're still on the other questions for us while we're still on the caution here?
I mean, have any one of you tasted real American beer?
No,
I've not yet.
Well,
No.
is it taste like is it a light beer? Is it a heavy beer? Give us your taste profile.
Yeah. Give us a little rundown.
Yeah, so apparently it is supposed to be the strongest beer in America. I haven't tasted it yet.
What percent
I
is
just
it?
got my hands on it, and at the I am going to chug it live on stream.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is
Oh
my
yeah.
first
Let's do
time.
it.
Oh, we're gonna do a live taste test.
Yeah. Let's do a
I
live
love
tasting.
this.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he means strongest as in like the most muscular.
Oh,
of
I
the
got
two.
you. Yeah.
Not only the most muscular, it has apparently the most
The
more
strongest
highest
light
percentage
beer?
of alcohol in it.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
What percent?
We'll have a
In the-
car and a tow truck in
I guess we'll find out.
Clear in, clear out.
ASMR.
Just give me a
Cheers.
second.
Let the 15
Cheers.
I should have had a beer.
He's doing camera. He's opening beer at the same time. He's trying to. This is a big. Yeah. There you go. Oh, he's
Oh,
going
he's
all in. Wait, he's gonna drink the whole thing. Yes. Come on. I was totally just expecting you to just like take
Yeah,
one sip
little
and
sip.
try it, but you just went all in.
Hey, so we're going to actually let's try the car up so we can pack this thing.
So how was it?
Good.
You okay?
Brat, you came in hot like a legend.
Truck is
Yeah, it
still
is
there,
really,
clear
really
in,
strong.
clear out.
I am out of breath.
All right, go
Four,
catch your breath.
three,
We appreciate you being on the
two, one,
stream, the
right
guy.
there, and
Enjoy the
stop.
rest of the race. Let's get
Yeah.
top 20. Let's get top 20.
Woo!
Yep. Thanks a lot,
Alright,
guys.
go.
And
Cheers,
you
Brat.
are killing it out there.
You're the
Bye-bye.
man. You're the man.
Cheers, buddy.
Should be inside lane when you blend here.
What a champ. That is
That
unbelievable.
was wild.
Well done.
That
Wow.
was wild. I didn't expect that.
I give him a lot. I would not have
What?
done the same.
I was in shock.
Those were our partners at Lucky Dog on Track, Essentially Sports, that are co-streaming with us. They've been our partners since Talladega. So thanks for Brat for coming on and chugging a beer. I'm actually.
They
I'm
sent like the
I'm real jealous.
exact perfect person to the racetrack.
really good.
That was
They really
amazing.
did. Yeah.
Someone in chat. Oh, Zach Attack says it's raining in turn 3.
I don't want to hear it, Zach Attack. I'm
the
sorry. You're being
broadcast
very
say
helpful with the updates, but I don't want to hear anything about rain.
Is something happening that we don't know?
No,
If that 35 is lagging back big, you
Uh-oh.
go by him. If it's like
broadcast. It does look dark. There are some dark clouds.
Oh no.
Pennsylvania. My home state. It's always happened. It's always raining at some point somewhere.
It looks like we're still racing here, though.
Night J Wright, he's already wasted. Nerdy, Lucky Dog, no Chuggy Dog. That's pretty good. These are all-
That's
Yeah,
so
that-
good. Write that one down.
For what? Band name or nickname? Or
Nickname.
wrestler name?
name Chuggy Dog.
Nickname.
Yeah, that should be a segment here on the stream. Is we get Lucky Dog to sponsor the Chuggy Dog of the Real American Beer, which is
don't
sponsoring the
take
car.
lanes with the line.
Yes.
We got all three guys. We got a
Alpha
good
Fire for
band name.
17
We got a good
minutes,
wrestling
lead
name.
your lane.
Chuggy Dog. I mean, is he winning much? No, but is he chugging a ton of beer?
5.
Yeah.
Box. Green.
Okay, so here we've got a comment here. 37 or 38 laps per tank. When we leave pit full, we will have 40 laps to go. Nail biter. Caution is our friend as low speeds conserve fuel. Jason says we will make it on fumes at the
fumes
end.
at
So
the
this is
end.
going to be close.
Now this
On
also happened
fumes.
to us in Talladega, right? We were basically on
We were
fumes,
close
then
on
there was-
fuel, yeah.
Yes. And we had that like late caution, so there was overtime, so we all went in to fuel, and that Jesse Love guy didn't. But then we jumped out, and we were able to get in 11. So I don't know.
Caution yet.
No caution yet. That's never a good sound.
Oh, there's
Bob
somebody down
Pockers
there.
just tweeted, I don't know how they didn't pile up here. Oh, my God, they're getting so low on the track.
Still there.
Oh, AJ.
Door.
Is that AJ Allmendinger?
Holy cow. AJ Allmendinger, how did he save that?
Door.
No cars made contact there.
Bumper. Door.
Unbelievable.
30.
Unbelievable
Behind
how we did not have a pile up there.
By one in line.
Yo, I
Wow.
didn't- Here, oh, I see. Okay, all right, they're gonna show it here.
Inside. Inside 4.
Oh,
Now clear.
I mean, he is drifting around that damn track.
my goodness. Ooh. This is because he just barely tapped the 39 there.
He was entering. He entered really low.
That is some
They were
good.
pretty
Angle
wide,
of the
right?
corner alone. I mean, you are below the line.
Yeah.
No, do you get penalized for being below the line down there?
No, not here.
Line 2.
Look at how AJ is
All right,
holding
outside.
the steering wheel.
Pass.
I've never
Outside.
seen someone hold the steering wheel like that
You are
before.
Clear. So, coming back
Wow.
in line.
That's where these race car drivers can
Yeah,
show
he's
how
like holding like the inside
like
of
he's
it.
holding it like this.
10 and 2.
Nah, it was far from 10 and 2. It's the opposite of 10 and 2. He was
I don't
holding
know how
it
to read
at
a clock, but it
he
wasn't
was
10
holding
and
it
2.
5 and 7.
You see him.
Woody the Ducks thinks we should have stayed out. I don't know.
Still there. Tight.
I don't know.
Even.
Hey, I
All right.
trust in the crew chief.
Hey,
Still even.
yeah, I do
Where are
too.
we running right now? Are we in 31st?
Well, let's see. After all of that
30 seconds.
chaos,
Bumper tight.
I think 30
32nd,
32nd.
we gained a spot passing AJ Allmendinger, who's in 34th.
Just a 4. Just a 4.
3 cars are out. Ryan Ellis, Josh Balicki, Dawson Cram.
Door. Even.
I'm going to run to the refrigerator real quick. I need
Hit
a
it.
second drink.
Yeah.
Door.
He's like, I need a beer after I watch that guy chug one.
Send me a beer, Andrew.
Still there. Bumper.
Natalie.
This is gonna get crazy. It's all
I
gonna
know.
come down to a fuel strategy race.
We need a caution, right? All right, Leighton, here's a pick. Leighton, you ready for a pick? Will there be a caution in the next 10 laps?
Ooh,
We
I
got-
like that. Yeah.
You like that?
Hopefully there
So,
is. We need
By
that.
lap 64, we need a caution. We need a caution by 64. Riley Herbst is the Riley Herbst tire issue.
37 to go. 37.
37 laps to go. Woo. Now, what do you-
In front.
Oh, there's the Wawa car.
Watch the
There in
31 on
Eastern
the wall.
Pennsylvania.
Watch the 31 on the
Wawa.
wall. Come low. Come low. Come low.
What's your favorite
Now
sandwich
slow.
at Wawa, Natalie? You big
The
meat-
Italian
Oh,
hoagie.
you
I
like the
Italian.
Italian. I do love the Italian. It's good. It's good.
It's so
You get that cheese stuffed pretzel at the checkout?
I have not gotten
Ooh,
it,
that's
but
a good-
everyone says it's amazing.
Yeah.
Still there.
Um,
Off.
If it goes
More in line
green,
with
though,
you.
we should have a
Bumper,
top
29.
10.
You are
Because
What's
we
there
don't have
for
to
me?
come
Clear.
pit.
What I miss?
Got it.
Still out of
Okay.
line.
Oh,
Side by side
gosh.
rear.
I missed something big, didn't I? Someone crashed?
No.
Clear.
No?
We put in
Did I just ruin it?
Wait, was there a crash that we didn't see?
There is a problem. Parker Retzlaff
Yes, the 31.
that we just passed. 30th. Listen,
Yeah,
this
he
is just
definitely hit
about
something.
running a solid race at this point. I mean, look at how many cars are having problems. If we
Come
just
on.
stay out of trouble, we're going to
taking
gain
us
track
out of
position.
That's what people told me in my life, and here I am.
Stay out of trouble.
To stay out of trouble. I seem to find it whenever possible.
Oh, he blew a tire.
Yeah.
A lot of
think so.
tired stuff. Come on, Mason. We put the pick in. Andrew, will there be a
Off.
caution before the 64th lap?
Clear.
Before the 64th, so about 10 laps from now.
10 laps, yeah.
I could go either way on that. What do you guys think?
Okay, so I'm gonna vote no because I hope it's a yes. And every time I vote, I'm wrong. So
Okay, that's a strategy.
I like
35
you'd
to
be
go.
really good at
35.
sports gambling, Natalie. That gambling guy joke. Here's $100. You want to bet on anything? Nope. I'm good. Take my money. All right, we're in 29th now. Right behind, is that Josh Berry? Is that his Josh Berry?
Josh Berry's in the 15 today.
And in front of Honeyman. And all right, so we got
Byron takes the lead. Remember, he had a problem earlier in the race.
early.
We
Yeah, like,
passed him, that
first few
17 car.
Josh Balicki done for the day. Battery issue. That's a good name. Battery issue. Write it down.
Battery
Write it
issue.
down, Andrew.
Battery issue.
7:20
This summer, coming to a stage near you, near a body of water where only 1,000 people can fit. Battery issue.
I accidentally typed it wrong into my phone, and so originally I wrote Barry issue.
Battery issue. Opening for battery issue. His brother Barry issue.
I love that.
Oh, I still haven't spelled it right. Now it's just batter issue.
That's a pancake.
There's a lot of
spin.
brothers.
Battery issue. Got it.
Battery
Right
issue.
here.
49th place.
So
Mason
for band names, I have Beach
is
Snap,
live.
Human Tent, and Battery Issue.
Okay, here's
So
our
we have-
pick. The pick is, will we finish on the current fuel supply? Yes.
Oh yes.
Don't
Oh, that's a
jinx
good
us.
question.
No pressure out.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna jinx.
I don't want any votes about weather. That is the ultimate jinx.
Other votes.
You can pedal a little bit, save us a little bit of fuel.
Oh, save us some fuel.
A band name could be the Fuel Savers.
Oh,
Ooh, that's good. I like that one.
saver, fuel saver. Dun, 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 dun. All the bands are basically heavy metal because
If
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
a band,
yeah.
what would our name be?
How
Oh,
close?
something like I'm trying to think of like something to
Rick-
play off of like Fan Controlled or something like that, but
Ricky Barbie and the Dynamic Duo.
that's way better. That's way better. Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty
'Cause
good.
you're the lead singer, obviously, Natalie. I mean, you have to
Oh,
be
I
the
can't
front.
sing. I'll have to lip sync.
Whoa. Hold on. What if it was Ricky Barbie and the Iron Band?
Oh,
57-15,
I like that.
You
I'll
know,
be the
Natalie,
backup
like you're the
dancer.
lead singer, and you're like,
Oh.
let me introduce the members of the Iron Band.
yes.
You know, that's when me and Josh come on stage. Josh, what instrument are you playing here?
I'm probably on like the keys and
Yeah,
maybe
alright.
like a little like a key and then that box. You know, have you ever seen that box that people drum on with their hands?
Oh, that's sick. When you
Yeah.
sit on it.
yeah, you sit
Yeah.
on it, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And what about you, Andrew? What are we playing?
I play guitar, so
Oh,
I'll
so
be
good.
I'll be the
Woo!
guitarist.
CLB, good. What's the
Sing.
little thing that you like shake and it's like around?
Tambourine.
Shaker.
Yes,
Tambourine?
that's the, okay. I'll
Tambourine.
do that.
And then yeah,
By
Jessica said-
default. Josh is gonna make y'all play only yacht rock.
this is correct. This is
Do you
correct.
like yacht rock?
Oh, it's my favorite genre.
What
of
about
music.
houseboat rock?
Houseboat Rock? Incredible. It's the sister station to Yacht Rock.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's Dale Jr.'s favorite station is Houseboat Rock, or at least that's the inside joke we have on the download.
Houseboat Rock, so good.
Houseboat
Natalie,
Rock.
what's your favorite yacht rock band? Give me a yacht rock band. What's your favorite?
Short, 1 to 2 short.
I don't
See,
know.
Oh, 1 to 2 short. You just hear that? That's about fuel, so we're gonna be on fuel saving mode.
That's why we need a caution.
We need a weather delay. Can they fuel during
No,
weather
we
delay?
don't
or
want it.
no?
We'll be here all night.
Now we're
Uh,
no.
Nope. Any boat rock.
Depending on how bad the weather is. Oh no, that's not enough weather to call the race. Although it takes hours to drive this track, so
And we can't race at night, so
There's no lights.
if it ends up, there's no lights, so I mean we've got 3.5 hours basically, a little less than that to get the race in.
30 to go.
30 laps to go.
I don't know. That weather seems still pretty far out, though. I think like 30 laps won't take that long. There's not a lot of
30.
cautions.
That's a good target time to save 70s
Can
out
they
back.
can they run a car out there that runs right next to our car that puts a little fuel hose in there, like in Air Force One?
how they, like,
how you
refuel in the air?
refuel in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And The race can be official if it was called off by rain, as near Zack Attack is saying.
Yes.
Yes, we're past halfway.
It's a matter of if NASCAR thinks they can get the track dried and resume racing, then we will.
Okay. Will it rain during the race? I say no. Get out of here, brother. Okay. No,
but
brother.
to Zack Attack's point, it is an official race now.
There's a lead singer. If Josh, Natalie, and Andrew were a band, and I voted Natalie, and Natalie is winning 83%. I'm in. I got 0% of the 0% of the vote. Andrew got 17%.
So that 17% is coming from the Menards jingle.
I was just gonna say, had you not sung Menards, I might have gotten what 1%.
That's like the encore song for us.
Yes.
You know, like we play our whole set, and then we walk off the stage, and everyone's like, "One more song, one more song."
Me too.
And then we come out, save big money at Menards, and the whole crowd just loses their minds.
Yes.
That's
I
it.
can see it now.
Yeah, Madison Square Garden.
The only band.
We'll be there next year this date.
Yeah.
The only 3-person band to play a 6-second encore. We're legendary. We're legendary.
Look it up. There's a song. It's called You Suffer, and it's by Napalm Death, and it is 2 seconds long, and it's just them screaming. It's just like, ah! And that's it. And there's a live version of the song where they do it, and then the crowd goes wild. Like, they love it.
Oh, man.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some pits. We got people coming into pit here. We have
They're coming to get fuel.
We have 28 laps to go. Oh, man.
Strategy working for now.
Derek says, can we vote for some driver karaoke in the next race?
Oh, that's pretty good. We can have Mason singing during the cautions.
What's your go-to karaoke song then? I have asked this question to a handful of NASCAR drivers. The most memorable one is Eric Jones. Eric Jones said he does The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Okay.
Which is a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's solid. That's a great song to air violin to. Rare air violining in karaoke.
The only time I sang karaoke was I had to. So, like, there's this weird race. It was like a fun one. And if you wanted to make it into the feature, you had to sing karaoke.
What race is this?
Qualifying or something like that.
What race is this?
It was in Rockford, Illinois.
Wow.
And it was with like 4 cylinders. So it wasn't like anything super serious. And
that sounds like so much fun.
Okay, here's what's going on. Leaders are coming in on green. We are not. Strategy working for now. We just need to worry about fuel.
Wow, this is going to be interesting.
Good Lord. This is, oh, man.
My hands are going to start.
Are we going for the win here?
G4 Cohen, we need to drop a banana peel. We do need to go full friggin' Mario Kart on him. Huh? Mason Massey currently in 18th place, has dropped all the way down there to 18th.
Dropped?
No, I mean
gaining spots.
Jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah. My go-to karaoke song is usually Billy Joel, Ain't It Good Die Young, or Sweet Home Italian Restaurant. Or I might go rap and go Mo Money, Mo Problems, a little mid-90s rap.
Oh.
Yeah. And then if I want to go yacht rock, I go the song Brandy by Looking Glass.
Okay.
Say, Brandy, you're a fine girl with a good wife you would do.
Yeah. I feel like Sweet Caroline is never a bad
It's not
karaoke song.
People might hate on it, but the crowd's gonna love it.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the whole point.
Okay.
Is to get the crowd to go for it.
Exactly.
Couple pit road penalties.
Yeah, Riley Herbst, one of them too fast on pit road. Jesse Love, uncontrolled tire as well. So that's two big names having problems. Jesse Love, that was an interesting one. He was racing for the lead there.
25.
We were having those big battles. 25 laps to go.
17th place. Do you want to put a pick in? Do we finish top 15? And G4 Cone in the chat, how often do cars run out of fuel and not finish? Like, is that common?
Decent amount. Decent amount. It is a very likely outcome that could happen.
We'll go for the next lap.
You kind of want it probably to go green from here on out now that everyone pit under green and got fuel. Now we don't want a caution.
Mason is in the NBC ticker now. P17.
16. Just jumped to 16.
Oh, heck yeah.
He's in front of my dude, Cole Custer. Get out of there, Cole. Mason's coming.
So a lot of these leaders who I think are on the same strategy as us, Sieg, Allgaier, Williams, Jones, Burton, they're all also really tight on fuel. So, man, these Pocono races, I think I said it on Thursday, it can come down to fuel mileage, and those fuel mileage finishes at Pocono can be really exciting. And I think, fingers crossed, if we can stay green and see how this plays out, it'd be really interesting. Although, under yellow is going to help us save fuel, so caution won't hurt either.
Okay.
From the entertainment side of me,
bunched back up, and those fast guys are right behind.
From the
us.
entertainment side, I want to see it go green and see who's the best at saving fuel. But for our sake and being able to actually make it on fuel, a caution won't hurt.
Straight from pit row in terms
Also,
of.
it could start raining right now, and then they might
Don't
call
you
it.
dare say that word.
But if they call it, we're in a good spot.
From pit row, in terms of Texas Hold'em, we are all in.
Let's look at lap times. What are these leaders running compared to the guys who have pit? So who pit here on this last go? It would be Byron. Byron would be the highest car.
Okay.
So like Allgaier.
Try to draft as much as you can off of him.
Yeah, so drafting, that's going to help you save some fuel as well. Ryan Sieg is in for a pit stop. So Justin Allgaier ran a 56.3 that last lap as the current leader trying to save fuel versus William Byron, who does not need to run fuel, 55.5.
Okay.
So almost a second faster. And it's like, can you catch someone with 22 laps to go running a second-ish faster than the leaders? That's going to be interesting as well to see.
Yeah.
I'm being told they're going to turn up race audio a little bit. We want to listen in, see what's going on in the car.
Yeah. Mason ran a 57.8 that last time by. And this is a case where you almost kind of want to run a slower lap time because that means you're saving more fuel than the guys who are running faster. It's like slow is fast in this situation.
I think we've got a caution here, guys.
Still green for me, but let's see.
There's a wreck. Some kind of wreck happened.
I think that's the commercial. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. 2 cars. Yep, you're right. Caution is out. 2 cars into it.
That's
I'm on
big,
commercial
right?
break, so I can't see.
Malzoli
Caution.
stalled on the racetrack.
Freaking 35 stop on the back stretch.
Freaking 35 stop. I love
Well,
that.
it was going to work, but all good.
Oh no, they wanted it to go green.
So I think that's strategy.
Not paying off.
That's what the broadcast is saying. It's like, does that ruin the strategy or does that make the strategy? Because now everyone's going to be bunched back up again, but
we might lose some spots.
and there's going to be cars behind you on new tires and nothing to lose because they can make it on fuel now.
They can make it on fuel. Son of a bee.
Dang it. I wonder.
Leighton, we didn't hit our we didn't hit the pick for the caution. You can resolve that one. And the top 15 pick was, are we going to finish the race?
But now it's really tight in the tunnel turn too out of nowhere. So just having to roll the ball, it feels like. All right.
Here's the question.
So he's not liking how his car is feeling.
Who right here bails on the fuel saving strategy? You have got a caution with 21 laps to go. Do you pit? Now, I'm not saying that's what we should do, but there might be some cars that don't think they can make it on fuel that will pit here, and that might help us in the track position game.
Here's what's going to happen. We're going to do a vote. They're going to come in for wedge or air pressure for both.
Is he struggling on?
I think so. And then they maybe throw a little bit of fuel in there when they come in.
Dang, that's going to make us lose a lot of spots.
That's going to make us jump all the way back. I think. Got to pit.
Sounds like the leaders might be staying out, and the
would be
advice
the
to them
smart
might
thing to
even
do.
be go hard, just race, and if we run out of gas, we run out of gas. And
Yeah.
they're almost going to bank on getting more cautions. This is also a significantly long yellow because they are just now pushing that 35 car to pit road. That's an extra 2 laps you might be running under caution just to get these cars fixed up. So that could help us in the fuel mileage game of just if the goal is to make it to the end, I think this is a good thing.
All right, a vote is live. Air pressure is winning. Adjust wedge or air pressure. I'm going to say air pressure. It's 80%.
Sounds like Jim Pullman, the 7 crew chief, is saying that he doesn't know if this caution was a good or a bad thing, so I'm sure we're going to be in the same boat here.
Taking 2 pounds from right front. It was the update from the pit crew.
Okay.
That sucks because I feel like if it would have went green, we would have had a really good finish.
Yeah.
They're asking if we should do both. They want to ask. They're going to put that
I think
vote to the app.
they should do both. Yeah.
They should do both. Natalie is saying, we never
It
go
sounded
against
like
our lead singer.
It sounded like he was struggling a little bit, and I know he's mentioned something with the tunnel turn and it being tight.
Yeah.
I know it gets tight off like on the exit of the tunnel turn, but
Something just fell. There's some debris. What are they throwing out? Are they throwing things out of their car?
sometimes people throw water bottles or ice packs.
Oh, interesting. Natalie
Sounds
Decker
like
both.
TV is saying that a lot of people around us will also have to pit, if that's any consolation.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
that will help. Okay.
All right, we're right behind William Byron in the 17. Show that hot, sexy, real American beer car. I see it.
I know we need to see it.
10 away. Looks
5,
like we're on pit
4,
road.
3, right here, and stop.
Wheel straight, foot on the brake.
Wheel
Oh,
straight,
see, we
foot-
jinxed it.
I'm just gonna yell at my wife every time we pull into a parking spot. Every
Wheel
time.
straight, foot on the
Wheel
brake.
straight, wheel break.
Wheel straight, pull the brake.
And then when you're leaving the parking spot, go.
Clear one.
Two red. What? What does that mean? What?
Second gear, two red.
Yeah.
Clear up.
Second gear, 2 red.
Yellow line.
What?
Nothing to gain.
Leaving the drive-through.
Yeah, we're leaving McDonald's.
So they don't. Where the penalty coming out of pit row is a thing, right?
Yeah, it's a very real thing. So that yellow line, you can kind of see it at the exit of pit road. That is the end of your timing line. So you have to be within pit road speed from yellow line to yellow
You'll
line.
be saving,
Okay.
but you're good to the end. You're way good. Just be saving, trying to cool it off.
My good buddy Davey Siegel texted me. He is watching this fan-controlled broadcast. If you guys saw that big fight back a few months ago, it was between Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Kyle Busch.
Yeah.
Davey was in the middle of it. Kyle Busch actually fell on him,
Oh yeah.
and so he is a big celebrity. He was in that fight. Davey's watching. It's very exciting.
Hi.
Baby, good to see you, my guy. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Download the app. Get in on the action.
What do you? I'm gonna need to ask him. What's your wrestler's name? What's your wrestler name?
That's good. Apparently, the vote went up, and my wrestler name were between the Bald Eagle and the Pittsburgh Punisher, and the Pittsburgh Punisher won.
I
Oh, that's
voted
cool.
Bald Eagle.
I voted Bald Eagle too.
That's so cool.
I like the one that won. That was cool.
Ah.
16 would be giving up a row.
Okay, so strategy for the final push: see how many wrecks we can miss.
Yes. Hey, that's not bad either. Davey
19
just texted
oh,
me back. He said his wrestling nickname is Big Poppy.
Big Poppy.
Big
That's a pretty good
Poppy.
one.
I like it.
That is.
What's his full name?
Davey Siegel. He just said my nickname is Davis the Balding Eagle because his hairline is what he
Well,
said.
I think his last name's Siegel. Shouldn't he call him Bugsy? But we could call him Baldsy.
Oh
Balding
yeah.
Siegel?
Yeah.
yes.
There we go. There we go. I mean, if your last name is Siegel, I mean, I had like 3 buddies in college named Siegel. I called them all Bugsy. All 3 of them. They were never in the same room together because they were cousins. But yeah. So,
He said no thanks on Bugsy.
no thanks.
Aw.
How about Baldsy? Does he like Baldsy?
I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see.
So 15 is giving upper row. 15. You want to do that?
I missed that radio transmission. What did he just say there?
He asked him if he wanted to do something, but
He said Baldsy is worse.
15 top, 15 bottom.
oh, I think they're talking about lane
going
choice.
up the track.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we can go 14 top, 15 bottom then. I'm good with that.
Let's see. Allgaier and Alfredo seem to have stayed out. That is going to be
I saw
pretty
that.
interesting to watch this finish.
I'm all good with that.
Peanut in the app chat said my wrestling name would be the Richmond Renegade. I like that.
To operator 702. Yes, I'm feeling better. Thanks for asking.
These are lap down cars coming back here. Redo the count real quick.
Lap down. That caution hurt us. Son of a bitch.
It was a bummer.
I know that sucks.
So now where are we back? What place are we in now?
I think 27th.
13 top.
Let's see.
14 bottom.
27th. Yep.
God dang it. Now we got to hope for another caution, basically, and stay out.
Someone asked
13 top,
Holly
14 bottom.
Meyer, I think is
Holtmeyer?
Sorry. Is speeding on pit road a matter of getting caught, or is there someone literally monitoring it? Yeah, there's somebody monitoring it.
Choosing.
It is pretty black and white whether you are caught speeding. There's in NASCAR is a world of trying to get away with things, but pit road speeding is definitely not one of those areas. There are computers, there are people with replays, officials monitoring all that. So if you get caught, you probably were speeding.
10,
Okay.
11, 12, 13, 13.
So this is the choose cone again.
Okay. We didn't get to choose that one. The hell?
No, we didn't. I wonder if he
Guys,
went
we fight
high.
For the lucky dog on back for the 98.
Hey, lucky dog.
Lucky dog.
They'll be on the inside row.
I think we took the high side.
Okay. Damn.
Glad the public roads are still a matter of getting caught. LOL.
Me too. Me too.
Just imagine if they had like the loops like they do on pit
Oh,
road on the
gosh.
highway.
That would be the worst.
And then like it read your license plate and just automatically sent you a ticket.
Oh man.
They tried to do those red light cameras in LA when I lived there for a long time, and I got one. And when you would go there, people would fight it and be like, it wasn't me driving, but my picture was literally like me driving, going like right,
Like
like
an
it was like a
amusement
headshot.
park
Like it was
ride?
perfect. Yeah.
Like you were smiling for the camera.
It could have been my license photo. Really, they could have just like, I was
Yeah.
like,
Stop your face.
That was my identical twin.
Yep.
Sir, we have your record. You don't have an identical twin.
Oh man, we were up there. Son of a.
I know. Now we're 28th.
Natalie, do you still have that bleep sound?
Yeah.
Josh
Hold
might
it.
need it right around now.
Pace cars
Just
off.
hold it down.
10, 5, 5, green.
Thank you.
Does that make you feel better?
Rolling it.
Yeah.
a little better? Green.
Fanning out underneath you.
Spinning
Fanning
out.
out underneath
Still
you.
top at
There's
3.
caution.
Austin 15 trying to fill it mid. Still pop.
Nerdy
There's
saying,
coming
but no
caution?
pit for the caution was the only chance at
Still
a
top
high
three.
position. But honestly, we would have
Top
had
of
a
three.
too slow a car to stay.
Rolling
At
it in front. Just
I don't
the
know
two.
about that.
Austin 39 out of the groove up here. Just the 2 inside. Clear the 39.
All right, so we're
up.
green, 16 to
Still
go.
there 2. 4 in line with you.
We don't want any more cautions, right? We just
So
want to
they're
go
two
pedal to
even.
the metal.
Yeah, we just want to go.
4 in line. Side by side.
Caution's out.
To the bottom lane. You're clear.
What the hell?
Clear. Inside.
Another one?
Inside. Wrecking in front. You see it?
Wrecking in
check,
front.
Check.
Oh no.
Check.
Sounds like he made it through. Hey, wrecking in front's
Well,
not
good,
bad
get it
because
rolling.
we're going
I
to
saw you
gain those
slide 'em.
spots.
Yeah.
No
Yes.
contact. Didn't look like. Just get it rolling.
No
We
contact.
spun.
Just get it
Getting
A
rolling.
little bit
tires
on the
ready.
inside. I don't know who the fuck's
Got
under
us
there.
too. There's us. We spun. See him?
We spun.
That's us right there. That's us.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Not a hard hit. I think just a little bit on the right front.
Okay, well, that's good news. Oh, yeah. There it is.
On the right front.
If
There
they're
we are.
up,
Who's
stay
that
out. If they're
51?
up, stay out.
Jeremy
Go.
Clements.
Damn, Jeremy
Damn
Clements.
it.
Yeah, you're
Oh no.
We are
But
on.
yeah, it
TV.
doesn't look
We're on
like we're gonna
TV.
have much damage from that.
Yeah, it just looks
That-
like that right front a little bit.
Yeah.
Mason said it wasn't
Yeah,
that big of a
fine.
hit.
It just pushed in just a little bit. Just make sure the
Probably have to
tire's
come down
clear.
pit road, make
Make
sure
the
there's
tire's
no
clear.
tire rub.
Clear now, not smoking.
Hold on, listen to the. let's
Clear
listen
now,
to-
not smoking. So, hey, that's good. Because
Yeah.
you look at damage like that, and the biggest concern is a tire rub. And the sheet,
Oh,
that's
Derek.
literally the sheet metal rubbing against the tire, ultimately rips it apart, and then the tire goes down, and nothing good happens from that. So the fact that it's not smoking now, they haven't even changed tires, they haven't even pulled the fenders out, is at least a good consolation of the damage that we got out of that. It looks like we only spun a little bit. At least we're not that 51. That
Yeah.
51 might not
If
race.
something doesn't
The rest
feel
of
Derek
right,
says
today.
it looks like the
every
splitter is
two.
down a bit, and
They're
that's
up.
gonna
You can
really
deal with it,
change
just
the
stay out.
handling
We'll
of the
pit road.
car.
Splitter is
that's the
down
case.
a bit.
Yeah, I can deal with it right now. I guess the 15 got it.
I didn't get to see it,
Wait
but
on.
Is the steering wheel straight?
Yeah, Mason
Show us.
just
Talk
hits
about
that
the real
inside
American
wall
Beer
just
14.
a little bit.
Steering wheel straight.
Steering wheel straight. Again, that's also good
Yeah, it's
news.
straight. I felt like we just hit the right front fender.
Hitting the
Going
wall.
through turn one there's something just kind of scraping the ground though a little bit. Here, when it's open, we'll do
the
4
splitter
tires and gas.
straight from the ground.
4 tires
Yeah,
gas,
open
and I'm
this
sure they're
time.
going to do a
I
little
think
damage
Just make
repair
sure the
here.
right front fender is cleared.
Yeah, make sure that right front fender is clear. That's the most important part, I would say.
But we're going to be a lap down or two.
We're our
right?
last set of stickers. So
Not necessarily.
We're on our last set of stickers, the tires, right?
Yeah, with 14 laps to go, that's not a bad position to be with. That's just,
3, 2, 1.
let's
42.
hopefully not spin again, because then we
39
won't
feels
have
off.
fresh tires to put on it. But with 14 to go, you would figure this is already past where our last pit stop would be. So as long as we don't run into any issues,
3,
that's not a
2,
problem. Sounds like we're
1,
coming to pit road now.
Stop. Wheel straight, foot on the
Wheel-
brake. Just make sure no revs up
Wheel
there
straight
wet.
foot on the brake.
There's a fire on the outside of the racetrack.
No, it was guys
Water squirting. I was like, I thought they.
spraying.
Why are they
power
spraying water?
Plenty of time to fix under yellow here.
All right, go, go, go.
Sounds like he's off of pit road already. That's good. Anytime that you're on pit road for an extended period of time, you'd figure that means there's some
Get called
damage
up,
that
come
has to be
back in
fixed.
for a second. Get called up, come back in for a second.
Oh, come back in.
Okay, but that's fine. That's still okay. As long as you don't lose a lap here, you can come in a few times and work on the race car.
Exactly.
Something dragging the ground.
That's the splitter. If Derek saw it, I believe it. If
Yeah,
he's
copy.
feeling something dragging in the
Send
ground.
it back here.
So wait, he has to go out and come back in?
Yeah,
Yeah, he has to catch
Just-
back up to the field and then come back down pit road.
Okay.
and that's
okay.
just a matter of not losing your lap.
Okay, got it. Got
You know, I don't
What's
like.
dragging? What, back, front? Because the front's good. I don't know. Just going through one, I can just hear something.
I'm about to text
Like on the
Jason
right
and say
side
the
of-
splitter looked like it cut low.
Right side, I guess. Just on the ground, dragging through turn one.
Ah,
All right, we're going to go over and check everything out real good.
we want to finish though.
Wouldn't be the splitter, would it? I mean, it could be the splitter just a little bit. It probably did shove the nose down just a little bit.
Okay.
And that's going to really change the handling of the car because if that's hitting the track, he's just the front two tires
They're coming to it.
are going to feel like they're just like there's not grip, they're not
You're
reacting
going on
to
me.
what
You're
he's-
going on
Wait,
me.
wait, wait.
Not
Let's
go on the
record
jack
and
shop.
okay.
Go on me.
So that's him explaining when the car leaves the pit box.
You'll have plenty of time to work on it and get caught up. Too.
Yeah.
Hitting this lap.
So basically, you're not leaving the pit box until the crew chief says you're leaving the pit box. Normally, you go when you feel the jack drop, but this is an instance where the crew chief will tell the driver when to leave the pit box.
He's feeling off here.
Okay, from our man JB in the pit. Something is rubbing. We are raising the track. Don't
slide them. Just don't slide them.
He's got fresh tires, so you don't want to slide them across the box. That's what he's saying there.
Wheel straight.
They're going to drop the car on a block to try to bend the splitter back up.
What?
Yeah, that's kind of the only way to do it.
What? That's so sick. Oh, Derek saying that. Oh, man.
Hustle.
Plenty of time.
I wonder, he's listening to Channel 2. Derek must be listening to Channel 2.
Okay.
We're not listening to next
splitter,
time we need
sorry,
Channel 2.
Someone in the chat was asking what the splitter is. That's the hold on.
Now hustle.
All right, go, 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 go.
All right, we're out.
Oh, I have a car, Andrew.
To the tunnel now.
I have a car.
Oh yeah, here I do too. The splitter is basically this front part of the race car right here.
Okay.
And so when they're saying it's dragging, this drops lower to the ground, and you can kind of see it would cause some dragging along the front side of this race car here.
Natalie, have you ever had a splitter issue?
Yes.
Okay. It happens. It's like quite frequent.
Yes.
Okay, so the thing is, will the 14 finish the race? Oh yeah.
Pretty good.
So we count both miles and laps. I'm seeing a comment here. Ultimately, you're tracking based off of lap numbers in a race, but mileage comes into play a significant amount when you are trying to calculate fuel mileage, tires, strategy towards the end of the race. So
yeah,
you could do it both. Most people follow with how many laps are left, but obviously with each lap, you know what the distance of a lap is. So you use both for sure.
I'm watching.
The
rolling good.
Apparently, this is again coming from our pit
By
crew. We are
2:39,
limping
Only
home.
one out back. By one inside.
We're already green.
12
No,
laps
but-
to go.
We're saying our car is limping home.
Yes. It sounds like
Still
it's
rolling good in front.
still dragging pretty bad.
Yeah. Damn. We had a great moment of positivity and possibility. We had it, team.
Hey, a lot of
We were
cars
there.
could wreck out right here, and we'll just make positions by people wrecking out.
This is where you need to send in the streaker.
Yeah.
Right? Just running across the track. The cars are trying to avoid them.
Gosh.
No, send it up by
Don't
the
sign me up
spotters.
to be the human being to run across the racetrack. Are you kidding me?
Figure out by the spotters and then get them distracted.
Yeah.
So just to shift our sights here real quick to watching this race for the lead, Justin Allgaier staying out,
Okay.
trying to hold off Cole Custer, and more importantly, William Byron in that 17 car who's got fresh tires. He's kind of been the class of the field. That's what we're watching as we look at the battle for the lead with 11 laps to go.
1987 WC says, I'm listening to Chuck Decker.
Rolling good in front.
Position by attrition.
Yes.
Hey, and that's not a bad strategy to
Not
go
a
about
bad
it.
strategy.
Yeah. Holty says, Josh looks like a mixture of Bruce Willis and Joe Rogan. Okay. Could be way worse. Yeah, shit. I mean, we're going to end in 30th place, right? Yeah.
Well,
And
there
that's
could be a
about
big wreck.
even on the day,
Okay.
isn't it?
Yeah, what were you, 32nd in qualifying?
Started 32nd, I want to say.
Thanks, Holty. I one time was on a stream and somebody in chat called me Fat Stanley Tucci, which I'll take. That's fine. I love Stanley Tucci, no doubt. Natalie has to Google who Stanley Tucci is. Go ahead.
I don't know who that is.
I do too. I do
Here's
too.
the best part is when Natalie doesn't know anything because she won't laugh at it. You get it. She's like, huh, okay. All
I'm
right.
just like, yeah,
Yeah, definitely. All right.
love that for you.
I love that for you. Who the is
Congrats. Or sorry that
Yeah.
happened. I don't know.
Uh,
Oh man, this race for the lead is
10 laps to
crazy.
go. All right.
Justin Allgaier is not afraid to throw the block on this 0-0.
It's getting
Cole
wild.
Custer is the 0-0 in the Haas racing machine.
Cole
Like
Custer.
Gene, how is Haas so good in NASCAR, but like not very good in the Formula One? You
Hey,
know
they're
what I mean?
doing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Good point.
Formula One
Well,
costs a lot more money than NASCAR.
Yeah, it costs a lot more. Like it's just, well, because euros and pounds are so much more expensive than the dollar. You know what I mean? It's like very expensive over there. Like they have to spend more money because the
Wow.
euro is, and they run their cars on olive oil. It's not actually gasoline. So
Did you say olive oil?
Yeah.
all of oil or
Yeah, it's
olive
just-
oil?
It's
Olive.
not like the
All
olive
of
oil.
the oil.
It's all of the oil. They have to get it from everywhere and they put it together in
That's
like one
a
big
band.
barrel.
That's a
and
band
then-
name right there.
I thought it was olive oil.
No, it was, but I just went with Andrew's joke there. Yeah.
That's
It's
a band name. All
name.
of oil.
all of oil.
That is. That's good.
Cole Custer
It's
to
the
the
most
lead.
confusing band name. Jonathan Tony, Jim Pullman.
Be sure wrecked in
Oh.
front. Did want the
Yeah, do you
first
want to
one
do a
at
pick for who
31?
wins? Who do we like? Do you like Cole Custer? Like here,
Let's one for the
Leighton,
win.
let's put it
I
in
mean,
here.
my heart wants to go for Justin Allgaier,
Okay.
I think.
but I think with Cole Custer getting around the 7, it's going to be really hard to beat him. I think,
Yeah.
honestly, Byron has a better shot at winning than Justin Allgaier does at this point.
Okay, so here's the pick. Leighton.
Although
ready to
Allgaier's
wreck
kind of
in
hanging
front of
tough
you.
with him, so
Caution's out.
Well,
and
Cole
there's a
Custer-
yellow.
Caution.
Tunnel down
Austin just
low.
came out.
SVG spins.
Oh, and he was right. Where was he in 20th?
SVG was running 14th. So this is big. Caution with under 7 laps to go.
Whatever's dragging the track is just making
Something about dragging on the track. So Van
Yeah,
Gisbergen.
Sounds
out.
like, yeah, that issue has not been resolved yet on the 14 car.
No. we don't
SVG,
need a
no
caution
damage.
vote
too much right now.
Can't
Leighton, we're
do
gonna do a
much.
winner pick. All right, Leighton, if you're listening, Leighton, will Cole Custer win? Question like yes or no? Will Justin Allgaier win? Yes or no? And will William Byron win? Yes or no? Those three.
I'll even try to
Give me Allgaier.
in the right front.
He likes Allgaier.
Sounds like they might be putting a Packer in the right front.
Looks like we're coming down pit road.
We're coming back into pit.
To try to fix.
Sounds like it's, yeah, it's
Splitter.
still, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's still dragging pretty bad, so he's struggling. And with the caution now, we have nothing to lose to go down pit road. So to go down pit road and do everything we can to try to
Yeah.
make it better so we can make up more spots.
So are we going will this go into overtime then?
Nope, not yet.
I don't think so yet. There's still 7 laps to go. You can get this cleaned up in 3.
Got it.
One more yellow would put us into overtime territory, yeah.
All right, well, Mason Massey is now in 29th place thanks to the Shane Van Gisbergen
Pits are
spin.
open. Quickie yellow. Pitting this lap.
But it looks like we're pitting again. Is it to try and fix that
Yes, to try and fix
splitter?
the splitter.
And it looks like Shane Van Gisbergen is back out on the track. So now we're back into 30th, I think. No. Oh, there we are. There's the 14. Van Gisbergen coming up on us. They need to offer some like spot cams. I know they offer like in car cam, but we need our own like, that cam. Do you know what I'm saying?
That just like follows us around the whole time.
Yes. That's the one I want. Like it can just be a what's it called? Like a drone. It's our own single
Yeah,
drone.
like a little drone.
Yeah.
Hey, but
right.
we're right there. We're on TV.
Okay. Yeah, there we are. There's the 14. Look at that beautiful Real American Beer Control powered by
Hell
Victory
yeah.
car. Look at us. Oh, we're pretty.
10.
We are the real
5,
American.
4, 3, 2,
Hopefully
Again
this
here.
helps
1.
because then maybe he can make up some spots.
Foot on the brake, wheel straight. Is it wheel straight, foot on the brake? Or
Yeah, wheel straight, foot on the brake.
wheel straight, foot on the brake. All right. Well, Justin Allgaier win. We put that in there, and then Whoever. Fight for what's right. All right, I got that song in my head. Here we go. All right, Cole Custer still up top. Allgaier, Byron. Sheldon Krieg had the pole, right? I believe.
Oof, I can't remember who started on the
Go
pole.
ahead.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I mean, that's the thing about Pocono is we talk about the restarts and how you could go 5-6 wide, fanning out just before you get to turn 1. That opens the door for people in 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th to maybe make a big move.
Okay.
You should be good. We spin it up and put an eighth packer in it.
Okay, so that adjustment they made on pit road should hopefully fix
It's
that
split it off
issue
the
they
top.
had of something dragging on the race cart. Sounds like they were able to find the issue.
I hope it works.
Oh, that Camaro, that military Camaro is kind of fire.
Yeah, the 27.
Yeah.
That thing looks pretty cool.
So the vote that was up, we had this all red car that was pretty fire, but they went.
I loved the red car.
Me too. The red was sick. Red was sick.
Next time.
Yeah. Well, the next. I mean, I think we're only going to offer that choice.
Yeah. hey, the fans decided this is the choice. Yes or yes. Yeah.
This one. Hulk loved the red one too. I think he was kind of bummed.
Go in front of him. In front of the 07.
And like I said before, you can't upset Hulk Hogan.
Hayes Cohen 22
I
in the chat
know.
said next time we go red. You're right, Hayes. You're friggin' right. We go red next time. I think red could be our lucky color, and it makes that Hulk Hogan really pop on the hood.
What
we
what
need.
color was the car we
right there.
finished well at Talladega?
Purple,
4, 5.
Okay.
like white and purple. Yeah,
It was pretty.
So red's kind of like purple.
yeah,
Not really.
not really. But yellow and red. Now, what's red and blue? Red and blue make purple. My God, I've been reading books to my 3-year-old. Red and blue make. Yellow and green make. There you go. Hayes Cohen. It really should have been Hulkamaniac style yellow and red. Here's the thing: is I wanted the Hulkamania yellow and red, but the Real American Beer is not yellow and red. It is red, white, and blue, like America. So we had to go with that color pattern. However, a bright yellow car, Hulkamania style. Geez,
That
they're
would
like
be so
banging into
cool.
each other. Look at them going at each other.
Looks
All
like
right.
we're coming to the green next time by
Go.
5. We're gonna hit the green with 4 laps to go. Allgaier's on the inside, Custer's on the outside.
You know, if we picked
Gosh,
inside
look
or
at him
outside,
look at Allgaier warm his tires up. It looks like he's about to hit Custer every single time he
I know.
weaves to the right.
This is like you're on the highway with some
he's
rogue
like trying to
group of
intimidate him.
Yeah. Yeah. The other Leighton, let's do one last pick. Will there be a caution? I don't want to. Should I not jinx
That's a
us?
good question.
That
Will there
is, we
be
should
one
do
more
that.
caution? Will we go into overtime? Yes or no?
Oh gosh, I'm leaning towards yes.
Okay.
I think so. Cautions breed cautions, and the end
Yeah.
of a race with the win on the line, with how many people think they can win this race too, I feel like something's
There's
bound to
gotta
go
be
wrong.
another caution.
Yeah.
There's gotta be.
Leighton, let's put in one more pick. Will Sheldon Creed win? Yes or
The
no?
2 is out back of you. He's back on lead lap. Just watch him splitting.
Will
Okay,
there
so
be a
Jesse
fight?
Love seems to be
Smart
behind
down here.
Mason here.
Face guards off.
And then if we could put maybe one more vote of should Mason fight Ryan Ellis? No, I'm kidding. Okay.
Ellis has probably already left the racetrack.
Yeah, he's gone. He went home. He's on the golf course.
You're
He's just
clear,
chilling.
top lane.
Is that
Where's the
fuel?
top lane?
2 splitting.
Yeah.
Inside 2.
Tire left.
Still
Tire
in.
life with laps
Still in.
run. Okay.
Still inside.
So Allgaier's on crappy tires.
Yeah,
Still there.
Got
14.
it.
Still there. 07.
that's
Still
what
there,
kind of
07.
puts him at a disadvantage racing against basically everyone else out
Clear the
there.
07. Now bumper again. Out bumper. Rolling good in front.
Watch everybody
Still
fan
there.
out.
Look, 31
It's
split
actually pretty
inside.
organized right
Clear.
now.
4 to go.
Everyone's
4 to
just focused on pushing their lane
Rolling
as
good on
fast
exit.
as
Still there,
possible.
31. Bumper clear.
Wow.
Half.
go.
Still clear.
Andrew, give me a lap time. Let's see if
Inside
we
again.
can do a pick
Still
on a
there.
lap since we don't have any more fan votes to go.
Rolling good on
Oh,
exit.
oh,
Still there. 31.
Wow, look at Custer all the way down at the bottom of the racetrack. Allgaier's fighting hard. This is a great spot for William Byron right now. You want the leaders to push each other as hard as possible. That's your best chance to make a pass. Gosh, neither one is giving in. Can the 7 hang on for 4 more laps is the question.
You're clear.
What's been the fastest lap time so far, Andrew? Does it do that like Formula 1?
Custer's best lap time is a 54.7. Allgaier's best lap time is a 55 flat. William Byron's best lap time is a 54.8. And Custer ran the fastest lap that last time by at a 56.9. Oh,
keep coming.
There's
could that be a caution? Could that be a yellow?
Rolling good.
Rolling good. Well, that's never a good sound. No caution, though.
No
caution. What happens?
Oh!
But they're wrecking?
I think Josh knows what just happened. I'm about to see it, and then Natalie, you'll see it last. Is how
I know,
our
but I think
streams seem to
Garrett's
be
out
lined
first
up.
because he's like wrecking.
Yeah, wrecking. Kylie's back.
Oh, it's SVG again.
Oh, no.
Did he wreck into us again?
Everyone's still rolling. SVG still all good to go.
2 down. They're not calling caution. I feel like, is this when like the refs
are
swallow
wrecking,
their whistles?
but no
In
caution.
front, battling hard into the tunnel. I'm watching in front.
Are we 30th or 29th right now?
All right,
We're
so the poll
running
just went up. What's been your favorite?
P29.
Woo!
T29. Okay.
P29.
We're ahead of that Clements son of a bitch. No. He's the one
Jeremy
that-
Clements. Yeah, he's out of the race, I want to say. Or if not, he's running not very great. I guess he's in 30th.
No, he's in it, and Van
He
Gisbergen
was-
in the 31st.
Yeah, SVG, 31st. We probably just passed him when we had that issue. White flag, it sounds like, this time by.
White.
So we're not going to get a caution.
Okay.
So no overtime.
No
No
overtime.
overtime.
No weather.
No
Just
weather.
racing.
That's the biggest thing.
Yay,
Oh,
the rain stayed away.
preach to that.
Looks like it's going to be my road dog, Cole Custer, my second favorite driver next to
Man.
Mason Massey.
That's who I
Josh,
voted
every
for.
time
Come on,
every
Cole.
time you watch a race, it seems like Cole Custer's won now 2 of the
Good luck.
3 fan-controlled races.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I think Cole Custer owes me a bottle of whiskey and a high five.
And some custard.
And some custard. Yes. Well said, Natalie. Well,
And so close for
You
Justin
got it.
Allgaier.
no more
just-
cautions. We can close that pick, Leighton. Oh,
Just one
man.
spot too short. And I think this is Cole Custer's first
And I think
Win
we're
of
gonna
the
finish
year.
29th.
Checkers.
Custer wins.
Congrats,
First-
Cole Custer.
Victory since winning the championship
Wow.
last November for Cole Custer in that 0-0.
Oh, Gene Haas is
That's
going to be so very excited, Andrew. He's so very excited, Gene Haas. They can't win on Formula One, but they love winning here. in
Custer
NASCAR.
wins. I think Mason ended up 29th, which, hey, it's an improvement from where that car started. So,
Yep.
you know, those couple positions, you want to say the fans had a role that they played
Agreed.
into it. I know we got into some
Exactly.
damage. The cautions didn't fall our way. This thing could have ended completely differently if we just had a few more just elements of luck. We weren't necessarily the lucky dogs today.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Well said, Andrew. Way to bring that back to Lucky Dog. Man, this was a lot of fun. I really like doing this with you guys. This is a
It was
blast.
so much
This is
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Andrew said, we started 32nd and we finished 29th. At the end of the day, that's a good day. So
Can we is whoever is listening, can we tell Mason and the team and the fans like they did an amazing job? Can we hear maybe
amazing.
something back from them on comms? Can that happen? Or they take all the comms off already? I don't know what they do.
Sounds like they're already
It
maybe
could be pretty
cutting
quick
off the
after the
radios.
race. Yeah, that crew chief says final words, maybe takes his headset off, and he'll meet Mason on pit road
Mhm.
after the race.
Race recap not for on air. I guess they're a little pissed, which makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
understandably so. You had strategy that you were hoping to work out, and it just doesn't fall your way. You get caught up in some wrecks that weren't necessarily your fault after that. So, definitely frustrating. I mean, in the heat of the moment, you're going to get out of that car. You're not going to be happy with knowing what could have been. That's the toughest part is
Especially
you get out of that
knowing
car,
that, like,
it's been a
you
hot
were,
day.
yeah, especially knowing that we were like what, P17 when that
Yeah.
caution came out.
It would have been a
That
huge improvement.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's oh wait. I'm not allowed to say this, I don't think.
Okay.
All right.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, I'm just looking at a text thread from so something happened to our car and we were limping half the race, apparently. So, and I believe so our car was damaged, we didn't know it. And then it got even more damage in that Van Gisbergen dust up. And
oh
so
no.
the car wasn't 100% for most of the for the race.
Oh gosh. Now Josh is telling us what stuff he's not allowed to say on air. He just
Well
muted-
done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He muted himself.
And what the team doesn't want to tell me is the that's why the car struggled.
Yep.
Big
And
top secret.
Yeah. And I think you're also forgetting, Andrew, that
I don't even think you're saying anything there because your thing didn't go muted anymore. Unless he just.
got it.
Yeah.
He's
okay.
just a good actor.
That was pretty good. I was actually talking during mine, so.
Cole Custer looks like he's late to pick up his kids at soccer practice. Look at that guy. Man. Awesome. Well, to
Oh.
everybody that was, hold on, I'm looking in private chat. I'm probably getting yelled at. Here we go. Okay. Thank you to everybody at Fan Controlled. Congrats to Mason, Jason Miller, the whole SS Greenlight team. Especially thank you to the Real American Beer team for sponsoring the car, to Hulk Hogan and everybody. We can't wait to drink it, hopefully on the next stream, which will be in Atlanta. So we will see you all then. An awesome 29th place and just a ton of fun. Andrew, any last words for the fans?
Oh, man. I mean, I feel like every race we get a little bit more educated on what exactly we need, and the votes evolve for what kind of adjustments we need to make. And I still think it is still crazy to me that a decision that is made by us and a decision in the app is something that directly influences a NASCAR race. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have that power, but it is
Right?
so cool to have that power.
It is pretty fun. It really is. It is a ton of fun. Natalie, anything for the fans before we go?
I just want to say we love all of you fans for being here with us and doing this with us. This is just so much fun. And like Andrew said, it feels weird having this power, but it's amazing.
Hell yeah. It's the Real American Hero. You heard it right. Hulk Hogan's Real American Beer at Brother Pocono Brocono. If you have never downloaded the app, there's new content in the app every single day. Join us. Tons of new stuff coming here from Fan Controlled Sports and Entertainment. We love being here for the whole team. And again, for everybody that put in votes and helped make this race happen and really made, put Mason behind the wheel. It is a ton of fun. So again, thank you. And thank you to everybody at Lucky Dog and Essentially Sports for being part of this team as well. All the hearts, put all the different hearts. Natalie's throwing them all up in the air. We'll see you guys next time. Until then, power to the fans.
Woo!
I am a real American.
Can of beer.
I'm really excited about this weekend with the fans being involved.
So what you gonna do when the real American car runs wild on you?
Brother,
Fight for what's right. Red, white, and beer. Real American beer.